Hello, everybody. I am your androgynous android late night DJ Costa.
And I am your amazing agender avian co-host, Ravi the Owl.
And this is the Neil Costa Twitch channel. Good evening, everybody. What's good, cruising? How you doing?
What is poppin' gamers?
And
what's poppin' caster?
I'm doing all right. I finished my tax return, so I'm living large by having a large drink and kicking it with you. So no, we're doing good. We're doing good. How are you doing, Rafi? You chilling?
Yeah, I am chillin'. I have had 3 mugs of black tea today, and I've got my 4th right in front of me. So despite the fact that sleep has been a little sketchy, I'm at the very least going to be highly motivated to keep talking.
Yeah, no, I've had my small coffee and I have my big hydration in my Stanley next to my desk because we are returning.
You're one of the Stanley girlies.
I am since I got this, I'm like, I get it. I get why the Stanley girls are into this. This baby holds so much liquid and keeps it ice cold for so long. Beautiful. I don't know about having a wall of like 12 of them, but
oh my god.
This one doing me well. Hi Sam, what's good?
Hey Sam, it's good to see you.
We were kikiing about you earlier today. I was telling Rafi about the song of my childhood, Bo Selector, which like I still find an iconic piece of music. And when I sent it to you like a month or so ago, you responded like, "Oh, that boink noise that they put in the song to censor something is heinous." And I'm like, no, it makes it. It's important. I've linked it in the chat deeply for everybody. But yes, for the first time in quite a while, I guess the last time that we had a return was when we did a part 2 of Void Stranger. Actually, somebody did follow my request and posted on YouTube and says, I really enjoyed this. I would like more. So maybe we do have to return to that. At some point.
Okay.
Yeah, people actually went to the lengths of doing so. But
let's go.
Today, we are returning to Detective Instinct Farewell, my boy. What happened last time? Well, what we're going to do is the boink is load bearing. Absolutely, it's architecturally sound.
It's microdosing a little bit of penis music energy into it that keeps it feeling fun and fresh, you know?
Yeah. To do the recap of this, I'm gonna give a fact that happened last time on, and then you're going to, and then I'm going to, so on and so forth. Last time we found ourselves as a university English literature student who was on holiday in a fictional European country when there was a loud noise that woke him up.
The loud noise was in fact precipitated, or not precipitated, the loud noise, we found a corpse that had fallen out of a window, or at least there was an investigation going on about a body that went out a window. And the investigation was being led by a kind of weirdly friendly and definitely like 90s film star handsome detective who let us just kind of, oh, hey, you want to poke around and check out the crime scene? Sure, have fun.
Yeah, he just let us do it, which, wow. We poked around the crime scene and we didn't really discover anything, but we did discover that man's wallet that fell out of his pocket while he was investigating. And we were like, oh, that's Sam, this weirdly handsome detective, unfortunately, is not a private investigator and actually works for the fictional city's police, alas. But with that guy having died outside our hotel, we were like, that was weird. Well, let's not worry about it because we have a 3-day train to catch back to England tomorrow. And the next day we got on that very fancy train to England. And who did we find but
that detective, and finding out that, so obviously that guy did not just happen to fall out of the window. He was shot, and we don't know, the killer is at large. And turns out there may be a whole web of intrigue that leads to this train that we have fucking landed ourselves on. Oops.
And there was another strange mystery about the train. Our English literature mentor, I do believe her name was Emma, met a very sad woman on the train, and she was so sad that Emma was like, well, clearly I need to offer you a cup of tea so you will feel less sad. And then they had the cup of tea, and she felt a little bit strange and a little bit hazy, and then the woman was gone, and nobody else in the cafe carriage acknowledged that this woman existed at all. So currently Emma is like, was she real? I swear she's real. I can't remember her name for some reason or what she looked like, but she was definitely real. So we went to investigate.
How appropriate that I forgot about her. Yeah, so we investigated, talked to the bartender there, who fucking looking like that guy that Looney Tunes will riff off of, who's like, yes, oh, here we can see, real creepy looking guy who apparently does kind of, it sounds kind of like pharmaceutical experimentation with his drinks, where it's like, oh yes, this tea will put you the fuck to sleep. We're not talking like sleepy time, the bear has his PJs on kind of tea. We are talking like, oh yeah, okay, so your brain felt funny, probably the tea.
And after not being able to check behind his desk for any Rohypnol he had around, we decided instead to snoop into some of the other cars. And we found this one very expensive car owned by two very expensive people, or sleeping carriage, I guess. I can't remember the specific term for bedrooms on a train, but that. It had many interesting and expensive things inside, including a mirror, a large painting, a bed, a jewelry box that had a bunch of playing cards inside, and a mysterious ring.
That seems to be pictured on the title screen, except in blue. As you can see an inscription on the middle of that. The pixelation almost makes it look like there's Hebrew inscribed. I kind of oh right, it's a fantasy.
It's a fictional language, yes.
It's a fictional. Yes, that's right. This is all taking place in like a fictional Central European country that used to be, or is previously was one country and then split. Very Ace Attorney Investigations Case 5-esque. But yeah, so we found that ring, and the residents of the train car show up. It's Vera, and I don't remember her husband's name, but
Morty,
Vera is
or something similar.
Morty. Yes, Morty. Vera and Morty. Morty is a short guy in a top hat who does not speak at all, and comes across as like a little intimidatedly subservient. Oh shit! Hey, I know this is perhaps an automated message, but check out this fucking t-shirt. Crack that open and put your eyes on that while I'm talking. And meanwhile, Vera is very much doing the like, like I'm a haughty rich bitch kind of thing. And I guess Morty kind of put us in her good graces a little bit, so we got to speak with her about her circumstances. She, if I recall correctly, doesn't really know anything, but that ring is not hers.
Yes, she already has a massive rock from Morty, which she's very happy with. Not rendered on her sprite, tragically, but...
True. Yeah, that's right. We were kind of like, wait, but I don't see a ring on her hands. What the hell? And I think it was pretty much right after that scene that we wrapped.
Yes, we were on our way to go and meet the professor and show him the ring.
That's right.
Which, hey, we can go do that now. Also, the artwork in this game is very pretty.
I was just gonna say, for those who did not join us last time, check out the mix of like really nicely rendered sprite art and these like soft pre-rendered backgrounds. Oh, It's great. I really appreciate that this is like a throwback to a throwback to the DS era of mysteries, but in a way that feels like it is really honing in on really specific parts and not things that people would necessarily first jump to. You know, we have not had anyone pointing fingers and yelling objection. This is like clearly people who have really digested DS mystery games.
We at the end of the last session, the way that I described it is that this is full of inspirations but not references, which I prefer. I can think of a lot of indie games that are mostly coated in references, but this visually really makes me think of the DS version of 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, which if you're going to reference any game visually, what a game to reference. But yes.
Yeah, Hundo P.
Okay, let me see if I can kind of remember the voice that we were given our man Rafter.
Oh god, that's right.
It was kind of in an American accent, and I was really torn between whether I would be going higher or lower, and I think we resolved that this is actually a pretty reasonable depth of voice for somebody of his age. I was just so used to having to voice children in all of the Pokemon adjacent games that we've played. But yeah, Professor Martin, after everything we've been through today, I think it'll be nice to see a friendly face for a change. I hope this helps Emma feel better. She'd never admit it, but I can tell she's pretty upset. Hey. Martin's cabin. Oh yes, and we get these shots of the...
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, so cozy.
I just fucking clapped. Let me turn my echo cancellation off so that my audio sounds a little nicer. There we go. I think you were doing the professor.
Yes, I think I was going for a bit more of a, professorial, kind of fussy RP accent. Yes. Who is it? Oh, I'm also in a very nice carriage. Oh, Emma, Rafter. Come in, come in. Haven't seen you both all day. How are you doing?
We're good. How about you? Have you been enjoying the ride?
Yes, I've settled in quite comfortably. This has given me the chance to catch up on some reading and the time to grade some papers for my other classes. How did you both have a seat? I haven't had much time to talk these past few days. I'd love to hear about your thoughts on our trip.
This is a nice little theme. Sure. Come on, Rafter.
Yeah, sure. I guess the ring can wait a bit. Ah, yes, with our Apple shirt. So, what did the two of you think of our trip? Did you have a nice time?
Oh, it was wonderful. Vendreka is so beautiful. The natural landscape is unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Getting multiple camera angles for this, which is quite nice. I was not expecting that. I'm glad you think so. I've always felt my country's natural beauty was among its greatest strengths. Oh, it's because we're sitting in a very specific
seat. We're sitting next to her. Yeah. That's so smart.
And you, Rafter? What did you think of your time in Vendreka? Oh, yeah, I agree. It was beautiful, and those hot dogs are unreal. Yes. Well, I hope you know I'm expecting great term papers from both of you. This trip is more than just a vacation, after all. Bad answer.
You can count on us, Professor. I've already begun drafting my paper, and I'm sure Rafter has as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Hundo P. I keep saying Hundo P. Jesus.
Hey,
absolutely, Sam.
There's definitely a Sushon of Snatcher in the energy here. Yeah.
Professor, can I ask you something about Vendreka? It's for my paper.
Lies. Yes, of course. What would you like to know?
Before our trip, you emphasized to Rafter and I the importance of the Vendrekan Revolution. But when we visited the Vendrekan History Museum, there was barely any material about it on display at all. Is I it's true that some 40 years ago, the country we now call Vendreka was split in two, with the west side gaining its independence as Vendreka, and the east side, now called Ganbrika, remaining under military occupation, correct?
So it's definitely doing a kind of like East and West Germany or like the Czech Republic kind of thing.
Yeah.
It seems geographically to be pretty close to where the Czech Republic is, or Czechia as it's called now. Sam
it?
says you've heard
Okay.
of Snatcher, now get ready for Snatched. I would love a camp drag parody of Snatcher. That would be so
Yassified
good.
Snatcher.
Ugh. Yes, that's correct.
This period of Vendrekan history seems so critical. Shouldn't have been more of a focus of the exhibit?
A very astute question. Truth be told, I hope that one of you might have noticed this peculiarity. For all of Vendreka's virtues, the reality is that my country has something of a troubled past, of which the revolution was a part.
Sam, I think there are enough gays who are also Kojima fans who would show up for that it would be at least 20.
Dozens of us, dozens. I should know, after all. I was there.
Ooh.
Oh, did you participate in the revolution, Professor? Well, I was about your age at the time it took place, so it was hard not to get swept up in all the activity. The revolution's goals were admirable. We wished to be free from the occupation that had plagued us for centuries, and regrettably, the only way that point could be heard was through violent insurrection. Our occupiers' military force was strong, but so too was the will of my people. Eventually, to stop the violence, both parties agreed to compromise. Though it's this compromise that I feel was my country's biggest mistake. In the years since the country was split in two, Vendreka has prospered. Quality of life is better than it's ever been. The citizens live well and are happy. The same cannot be said of
Oh, the one under military control.
In the intervening years, Gambrika has become a desolate place. Not only does it remain under occupation, but violence and poverty are norm for its people. The compromise was never supposed to be the end. Gambrika's independence was always intended to come close behind, but the truth is, in pursuit of peace and independence, Vendreka abandoned Gambrika. And to this day, the prevailing viewpoint on the subject is to look the other way.
That's unbelievable. Also, I called a shot. Do we think the professor is like intimately wrapped up in the machinations going on, and perhaps even do we think the professor is the one that shot that guy? It's if he has an intimate relationship with the revolutionary history of this place, it does occur to me that like we know he was there that night. We know he was unaccounted for. And if he still, I don't want to say still has an axe to grind, but
If there's
I guess-
there's still a burning there. We don't actually know. Excuse me. We don't actually know what rooms everybody else stayed in. We were on the first floor when the man was shot on the fifth. If it turns out that the professor was sleeping in a room notably far away from ours, I'd be like, fishy suspicion. But that detail hasn't been discussed, so who's to say? But interesting. I'd like to know whether his feelings about this are purely academic or whether there is still the soul of a revolutionary in this man. Cruising says, when they say quote-unquote under military occupation, does that mean the country that isn't Vendreka is occupied by a foreign power's military, or that its own military is oppressing its people? It's not specified. I think it means to be the latter.
yeah, I take this as being, oh God, what's the term? Under martial law.
They're kind of like, oh, we've hemorrhaged half of our population.
Yeah.
We're definitely keeping the other half here, whether they like it or not. Of course, not all Vendrekans choose to live in ignorance. In recent years, many of the country's leaders officials have worked to make Vindrika a welcoming place for Gambrican refugees. Among them is Senator Gordon, my old friend.
Oh yeah, it was Senator Gordon who invited you back to Vendreka to visit, right? This trip wouldn't have happened without him.
That is correct. I hadn't seen him for some 40 years. This whole trip has been quite nostalgic for me, I must admit. You know...
And what could be more nostalgic than violent revolutionary acts?
Ooh, I do wonder. I guess pop culture always frames like firebrand types to be passionate about that regardless of what their living state is in, but it feels like to be a very exhausting way to live. You know, I've been wondering, why did you move to America, Professor? Well, as much as I do love my home country, my passion has always been for English literature, as well as teaching. After finishing my undergraduate degree, I promptly moved to London to continue my studies. Eventually, I eventually accepted a teaching position at the University of London, and was later offered further opportunities in America. The next thing I knew, I'd been far away from home for nearly 40 years. My, how time flies. Anyway, since I've been gone, I've of course kept up with the political situation in my home country. I thought it would be illuminating for both of you to see it firsthand. Prosperity often comes with a price. For Vendreka, that price was Gambrica. Never forget that it is our responsibility not to turn a blind eye to the plight of our lands, even if doing so is the path of least resistance. I'm thankful that leaders like Senator Gordon have worked tirelessly to welcome Gambrican refugees to Vendreka with open arms. And I dream of the day that reunification of our countries could be realized. Wow, the political situation in Vendreka is more complicated than I. Of course, Emma picked up on it right away. So much more perceptive than that. It's no wonder that Martin likes her so much. Meanwhile, all I can think to say is how much I like those stupid hot dogs. Ugh, such an idiot.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, is this a photo album on the table, Professor?
Oh, yes. I was just looking through it earlier, reminiscing. Yeah, I've talked about this, I think, off air with Rafi a handful of times. It's always interesting when games decide to use fictional countries to talk about geopolitics versus like real world locations. One of the things that really stood out to me about like the Great Ace Attorney games is that it is specifically Japan and specifically England, so all of the racism that the like posh British people just dump on Naruhodo is so palpable in a way that fictional country racism isn't. Like,
Yeah.
there is obviously a lot of weight behind like Disco Elysium's like Welcome to Revachol, and those kind of like microaggressions, but they don't scan as heavy as my Nipponese friend. Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah. Interesting that they are using kind of like some rough equivalencies of real world European countries in their history. Yeah.
And oh yes, go ahead.
And that we don't know current year, but it feels like it is the end of the 80s, the start of the 90s, because the Channel Tunnel, the tunnel that is a connecting train line from France into England, was made in 1988. I googled it last time. And also because they discussed about this war that Vendraken was involved in being about 40 years ago, which would then put it at the end of World War II, just about. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh, yes, no need to apologize. If for those who are interested in mystery games involving like geopolitics at the center, the first Ace Attorney Investigations game it's like mostly fun junk food, but the last case of it does really center on a kind of like, from what little information we know, I don't know if I want to say startlingly similar situation to this, but where you have a fictional Central European country that then splits into two, and what events transpire when there is a kind of like whole diplomatic dispute at a ambassadorial building. I'm forgetting the actual term. That the two that
An
is like on
embassy.
the border of the two embassy. Thank you. On the border of the two countries. It's genuinely a really interesting like space to take an Ace Attorney narrative. There are just also 4 cases of real fucking junk food energy before it. But
You
Anyway.
also get to fight Sephiroth in that last case, basically. Oh yes, I was just looking through it earlier, reminiscing. Most of the photos are from when I was a student in Vindraker. Suppose I was right around your age.
do you mind if we take a look?
Not at all, though these photos are so old, if you'll even recognize me. Oh no, that looks like you.
How could we possibly recognize you?
Well, what do you think? Can you tell which one's me? Well, one of you has your eyebrows. Oh, it's an
Okay.
actual kind of selection minigame
It,
here.
it would be really funny if, like, the middle one is his dad and he's the one on the right.
I mean, like,
It's absolutely the guy in the middle,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be him, right?
Wow. Don't tell me. Is this you, Professor? In the middle?
It's very perceptive, Emma. Yes, that is me. I thought of it first. Come on.
You don't look that much different. Your hair is just a little messier now.
Damn, she beat me to it. Who are the other 2 people in the photo? Oh, on the left is Senator Gordon, although back then he was just a political science student. And next to me on the right is our old friend Maya, another literature student. Sam says, okay, now rotate it in primitive 3D while the Blue Magic theme plays.
Oh shit, there's blood on the back. I'm always like, it's so funny to me when, the number of Ace Attorney games where they're like, okay, we're basically every time you can rotate evidence, it's because there is going to be blood 180 degrees from where camera starts, and then it's like the next game in. After that, they're like, okay, we're gonna do something else with it. I promise, we're not just gonna hide blood on the other
We're
side.
gonna put a
I'm sorry.
fingerprint on the other side.
Oh, did you visit Meyer on the trip as well?
In a sense, yes. Oh, he's died. Oof. Mayer was killed about a year after this photo was taken. During an uprising.
Oh my. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's in the past now. I was able to visit his grave to pay my respect. He was a great friend. I'm glad I knew him when I did. As I said, as much as the revolution was necessary for our country's freedom, it was not without sacrifices. It is, of course, important to fight for our ideals, but in practice, revolutions are business. Pray that none of my students will ever have to experience anything like it. Damn. Martin's really been through a lot, hasn't he?
Zam.
Damn, dude! Fucking sick, bro!
I really like the idea of him being like, oh, I pray you'll never have to experience anything like it. Damn.
Professor Martin with the hands.
He died? Damn.
Well, it is getting rather late, so I'm going to get ready for bed. Thank you for talking with me, you two. I hope the conversation was illuminating.
His little smug head cock. Thanks, Professor. Have a good night.
I know that last time we were like, he really looks like a really, really young British actor from Lair of the White Worm. But I He genuinely, especially with the messy hair, really looks like a really good artist friend of mine, John Turner. He does a lot of illustration stuff. I was kind of like, at some point, I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this game and send it to him, being like, "It's you. You're in the video game."
Congratulations on knowing a lot of hot people.
I mean, yeah, I do. Wait, Emma. We had something we wanted to show Professor Martin, right?
Oh, that's right. I almost completely forgot.
What's this? You have something to show me.
We can't show our attorney's badge.
Hey, Professor, we found this ring on the train. There's an engraving on it, but...
We think it's in Vendraken, so we're not sure what it says. Would you be able to translate it for us?
The ring? Sure. Let me take a look. Oh,
Ooh, ring examination sprite.
I'm always impressed at the range of sprites that this game has provided us. This is very good.
Yeah.
Well, you're right. This is definitely Vendraken. The style of the engraving suggests an Eastern movement. If I had to guess, I'd say the ring comes from Gumbrika. The engraving says, "To my beloved, AK."
To my beloved AK.
Didn't Emma say the woman she met had a name that began with A? This dude proposed to a machine gun. Hey, we ought to know.
Listen, as fucking former revolutionary going like, hell yeah, the Avtomat Kalashnikova.
Is that what it stands for?
Yes, I just looked it up on Wikipedia. I did not memorize that. I'm not American enough to remember what all guns are.
Hey, I remember when we hung out in Paris like some years ago, and like at the train station we passed by some like armed gendarmerie, and you were like, "I know exactly what gun that is," and I looked at you like, "Uh-huh."
In my defense, I had been playing a lot of Rainbow Six Siege, which is absolute. A friend described that game as Republican Overwatch, which is a very good way to describe that. And the FAMAS, which is the gun associated with the French Special Forces, is featured quite prominently in that.
Hey, at least we know they did their research.
Yes, but you're right. That was a truly American moment.
Of Mark Rylance. Spies. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm also like, Mark Rylance. Rylance really sounds like it's not a real last name.
Oh, yes. Strong nose, big glasses.
Mark Rylance kind of looks like a ripoff Bill Murray.
He's definitely balding in Bridge of Spies, but maybe when he was younger. Oh, sure. Hey, you know, love a professorial energy in a man. You said you found this on the train. It appears to be a wedding ring, but it's a devastating thing to lose.
Yeah, we've been trying to find who it belongs to.
Well, whoever is this ring's owner, they can't have gone far. There's plenty of time to search for them tomorrow.
Can I have the ring back, Professor?
No, it is my precious.
Swallows.
And also very partial to men with philosophy professor energy. I co-signed this. See? Sam understands. Oh, yes, of course.
Noting specifically that she had to ask for the ring back is odd. In a way that is like, it's getting me thinking kind of way.
Turning the ring over in his hands, you know.
We should thank Martin for translating the engraving, Rafter. Thank you for the translation, Professor.
Of course. It's been quite some time since I've read Vendraken writing. It reminds me of my childhood. Oh, he did say that at this point, most people in Vendraken just speak English as their dominant language, so...
Right. Forgot about that.
We won't take up any more time with your professor. We won't take up any more of your time, Professor. Thanks again.
Professor, we won't take you anymore.
It is time, Professor. Oh, think nothing of it. Good night, you two.
Good night, Professor. Hey, Rafter, how about we go back to your cabin for a bit? I want to talk about what we found out today.
Sure.
Getting a good little mulling over the facts scene. Let's go.
There's like a specific. Ember is older than us. She's framed herself as being our like mentor or like student teacher. And I guess it's not the exact same thing as being our teacher quite so much, so maybe it's okay, but it's like, ooh. But she's definitely the Maya Fey of this video game. I was gonna say, there's like a specific track in like the Zero Escape games that tends to play when everybody's sitting around and thinking through what their options are. And I can't remember the name of it, which winds me up. There's the one specifically in Virtue's Last Reward, which is like dun 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 dun. Just like one of my favorite tracks in the game. But it feels like we're definitely in through thinking time.
It's not Tranquility, is it?
No, Tranquility, weirdly enough, only plays in like one scene at the very end of 999, which is a shame.
Really?
Because it's like my favorite song in 999 by far. Man, I'm exhausted. So much has happened today, I can hardly keep track of it all in my head.
Tell me about it. Maybe we should go over everything we found out today to see where we're at.
This woman's boobs aren't large enough to be Maya Face. So.
That's Mia Fey.
Good idea.
No, I think Sam was clearly talking about the Maya Fey's hair, obviously. Oh, I know. How about I quiz you?
Quiz me? What do you mean?
Yeah, why not? I want to see if you've really been paying attention.
Oh no, you just came to me really distressed this morning, and then I decided to just not listen to anything you said. Oh, yeah, I mean, I have to.
Oh, come on, Rafter. It'll be fun. Just let me know when you're ready. It's fine if you want to relax for a bit before we get into it, though.
No, quiz time.
It's quiz time!
Well, alright, I'll humor her if it makes her happy.
Oh, I guess review is the...
Oh, sure, yeah, there we go. New options appearing in this list all the time. Let's bring it on. Oh, do you want to
look at notes, or I think talking first might be nice. This too, but
so yes, I won't read through all of these in fine detail, but this was the bartender we were talking about earlier. Creepy gent. He has only sold 3 drinks, meaning that the 2 cups of tea or coffee that Emma ordered was only 1, according to the bartender, and double-checked by the cash register. Although, that's not to say that you can't tamper with the cash register, or that he did put one of them through, you know? Edison Maxwell is the guy who was... Oh, right, somebody who've not met at all, who Daltrey, the detective, has been looking into. Apparently Otto Keller, the man who was shot and fell out of the window in the hotel, is the housekeeper of Edison Maxwell. Although it seems that Edison Maxwell was kind of a bit of a crime guy, did lots of scamming and extortion. So Daltrey was not so sad about this man being dead. We now know of Gordon. We haven't met him on camera. Similar to Maya, this is Monty, the husband of Vader, is mute and is very interesting. What a big silk top hat this man has.
I like the fact that his mustache is purple.
Just the way that this is, how to put it, sprited on this man's head means that there is a sprite without the hat, and I need to see what's under there.
It's fucking Ratatouille.
Meanwhile, Vader, very fancy. Considering she showed up in this dress to the dining car in the morning to have a glass of white wine, tells you a lot about the kind of woman she is. She's kind of a piece of work, says the video game. This is Gambrika, the military-occupied side.
That's Gambrika.
We didn't visit there, assumedly. The Vendraken Revolution, which split the two in half. This mysterious ring, which we now says to my beloved AK. Why was it so? Go ahead.
You know, it does occur to me, actually, I mentioned having drank so much caffeine, I would love to run to the restroom, and rather than have us go on a comfort break, would you like to continue reviewing this while
Sure, I'll continue to review the notes. Go piss,
Thank
girl.
you so much.
Yes, we found the ring in the cushions in Vader and Monty's cabin, but they said that they didn't recognize it. They already have their own wedding rings, so this was maybe already left there before they arrived, or it might suggest that there was a period of time where they were outside of their hotel room and somebody slipped in and left the ring behind. It's interesting. Dultre, our handsome professor, our handsome detective, working for the Vendraken police. He is a rather affable sort, very goofy. He laughs in a way that reminds me of Damon Gant from Ace Attorney, which mostly means that I have a feeling he's capable of being incredibly violent if he wanted to be. But no, he's probably just supposed to be a friendly sort. He's quite flippant about some situations, which is quite interesting. I don't think we've seen him angry or too concerned. He is looking into the affairs around Otto Keller. We have Emma, who is our this other student, near graduating senior. So she's only a year older than us, but is kind of framed as being our mentor of sorts, which, you know, we feel a bit of a strange thing about. But we're close enough in age where if we do date each other, it would be okay. But hey, no. I mean, never trust a cop on a regular day anyway. But this man, fishy suspicious, absolutely. Martin is the professor. Member, in the past, member of the Vendraken River. Seems nice. Let's see. There were a bunch of witnesses. So when Emma had the tea with Ms. A in the dining car, she said that there were a number of people, hi, welcome back, who were also in the dining car with her. There was the bartender, there was Vera and Monty, who kind of made their way in after a while. And there were also two men in polo shirts who were apparently having quite a rowdy conversation. Excuse me. We've not met them yet, so they might have more information handy. But so far, the bartender vehemently insists that Emma was alone, and Vera and well, at least Vera says that she hasn't seen this woman either. Monty has remained silent about the matter, but that is not a surprise. So probably tomorrow we're going to be speaking to these two men wearing the missing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to check. Do we know who the dead man is? I know Ganbury is a separate dead man.
So we know that the guy who died in the hotel is Otto Keller.
Yes. And we were about to get to him in a bit.
Yeah, and Dultre, after that, found that the person that Otto Keller worked for is also dead, and that for some reason this train is also affiliated in some way. I cannot remember the specific way it's affiliated. This missing woman, only first name beginning with A, we know, 20s and 30s, dark hair. She had lipstick on and some notable kind of hoop earrings. She was also very sad. Very sad. Didn't deserve Emma's kindness.
She was sad in a way that kind of made it seem like she was, like, consigned to death.
Uh-huh. Yeah. This is auto color. This feels very Phoenix Wrighty when it's just kind of like, yeah, the guy was called Body Deadman. It's not important. We'll see if Otto Keller's past or face becomes more relevant as time passes. That is, again, Breakin Immigrant is interesting, though.
Indeed. Oh, I wonder, I guess, considering how people going from Genbrika to Vendreka are refugees, I wonder if there's some element of, like, I'm almost thinking of, like, North Korea and South Korea. I guess
Sure.
I don't really know of North Korean, like, if there is some sense of, like, a, you know, leaking state secrets or something, then maybe they'd send someone over for wet works. But don't take that as me saying that's what happens with the Koreas, because I don't know shit about that.
Yeah, I guess it seems like it's a circumstance where Genbrika is keeping people from leaving. It seems to be the impression, because that's the bit of, like, North and South Korea that I'm familiar with, but mostly via pop culture, is that leaving is something you're not supposed to be able to do.
Yes.
So people leaving is usually a smuggling effort and involves a large sum of money to be able to do so. There are people that smuggle people out professionally.
Yeah, mules.
But yes, I think that is all the main information that is directly relevant to the case. We did note down this arrangement of playing cards that was inside the jewelry box. Who knows when that will be relevant? It was placed in a very precarious way where if they fell, somebody would know. So
It does feel like we're going to be getting a fucking seek a way out ass puzzle with it later.
You can already hear, like, the ship groaning sound effects that happened all the time. Anyway. Hey, is everything alright?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about Martha.
Martha? Who's that?
My puppy. Haven't I ever mentioned her? I haven't been back to my parents' place in a while. I miss her. Do you have any pets, Rafter?
Well, we had a turtle when I was a kid. He was my buddy.
Aw, what was his name?
My parents let me name him, and I, named him Tom.
Tom the Turtle, huh?
Yeah, well, affluent. But Tom and I had something special. Couldn't get it.
Hold on, your stream locked up on my end. I'm just going to start. And, okay, there we go. I just had to restart the stream on my end.
Yeah, she just giggled after.
Yes, hence why I did not laugh.
It's just like that Emma Stone faces the sandbags.
Tom the Turtle. You're funny, Rafter. Still looking for ideas, huh? Try not to stress out about it too much, Rafter. Something will come to you. Always does.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yes, bring it on.
Bring it on. Ooh. Oh, shit. All right, let's start at the beginning. I met a woman in the observation car this morning. We shared a drink in the lounge car, then agreed to meet for lunch. But when I tried to find her a few hours later, she was missing, and everyone I spoke to acted like she never existed in the first place. So I came to you for help. We decided we'd try to find her, and went to the lounge car to look for clues. The first thing we did was run into Detective Daltrey.
Right. It's a surprise.
He is continuing his investigation from last night, the murder at the hotel. Do you remember what he said the name of the victim was?
Oh, that's Otto Keller.
Yep, that's right. The man who was killed at the hotel was a Genbrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Apparently, there's some connection between him and this train. that isn't even the craziest part. Turns out Otto Keller was also working as a housekeeper for another man who was found dead early this morning. Some shady lawyer named Edison Maxwell. He was alone at his dinner table with a knife in his back. Ugh, how gruesome. Wonder what all this has to do with the train. It kind of scares me, honestly. What about you? What do you think about the detective's case? Just saying, damn.
I am curious about this bullet. If you remember, one of the things that really surprised me, I'll be like, interesting, was that there wasn't that much blood outside of the window, which suggests that he lost a lot of blood beforehand. And the fact that we found the bullet, was that in the body? Was that like embedded in the ground? Because it would say a lot about the angle under which he was shot and things like that. The nature of that shooting is pretty mysterious to me. Fallout's 4-star answers: love mysteries, hate mysteries. Yes. Because like, I'm not surprised that Otto was, if he was an immigrant, he wouldn't have had necessarily a home to stay at. So staying in a hotel until he had lodging situations makes sense to me. Although I guess he's been working for the lawyer for a while, so maybe he did have lodgings elsewhere. That's true. I think it's like a bullet.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, before they couldn't confirm anyone else was involved, but after finding the bullet, it seems likely that the bullet is what shattered the window, but they didn't find a gun at the scene. So
that means that if the bullet shattered the window, it went through him and out the other side. So where did they find that fucking bullet then? Where did that land?
Can we talk about the hand size comparison between Emma and Daltrey here?
Scale.
Yowie versus
Yowie
Yuri.
hands, yes.
Someone must have been in the room with Otto last night.
At any rate, Daltrey didn't seem to know anything about the missing woman, so we talked to the bartender next.
That creep was insistent that his experimental tea blend made me hallucinate the woman's existence. I thought I was going crazy.
To be honest, Emma, I did go a little crazy. I was sneaking into someone else's room and all.
It's not funny, Rafter. I'm not proud of that, you know? And besides, you're skipping ahead. The bartender told us he only sold 3 drinks this morning, which was confirmed by the cash register's records. Do you remember what drinks he said were ordered?
Yeah, it was, without seeing the list. You ordered a cup of tea, Vader ordered a glass of white wine, and then the detective ordered a beer.
Right.
3 beers!
Exactly. He said I got a cup of tea, but only one, and that I was by myself. He said a different woman got a glass of wine, which we later learned was Veda, and that Detective Daltrey got a beer. So that's all 3 drinks accounted for, and none left for the missing woman to have had. It makes no sense. Anyway, speaking of Veda, I was certain that her and Monty saw me and the woman on... I was certain that her and Monty saw me and the woman on our way to the lounge car earlier. After leaving the lounge car, I went back to their cabin to talk to them again, but they weren't there.
And you decided to let yourself in.
Correct. Then you joined me, and we searched the cabin for clues, which led us to a lost wedding ring. Ooh, another ring pose. Can you recall exactly where we found the ring? That was in the
under a
couch,
seat
right?
cushion, yeah.
Ah, fun, you get to just click. Exactly. It was wedged between the cushions in their cabin's couch. I wonder how it got there. It had an engraving in Vendraken, so we thought we'd ask Martin to translate it for us. But before we could leave... Veda and Monty came back.
Where's my aspirin?
That's right. Yeah, I have so many thoughts about our conversation with them, I don't even know where to start. Well, what did you think? Did anything in our conversation with them strike you as interesting or noteworthy?
Yeah, Monty covered for us.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice.
Yeah, like, it's fine. We don't necessarily need to know too much about Monty's personal life so far. That they didn't recognize the ring is strange, but that just implies that somebody was in there either before them or a different time where they weren't. It doesn't seem like there are many cars on this train, so it's very few places to be able to hide shit. But yeah, the fact that Monty was like, yeah, no, you're fine.
I invited them. Yeah, it's almost like he was covering for us. We'd have been in big trouble if he didn't. I really want to know more about him. He seems so mysterious. Veda wouldn't even let us know what he does for a living.
At any rate, Veda denied ever seeing the woman as expected. She kicked us out, and that was that.
And then finally we talked to Professor Martin.
Smug bitch.
Smug bitch. He told us all about Vendrake's complicated political history. How the East and West were split during the Revolution, and how Vendrake has prospered while their neighbors in Ganbrika suffer. He also showed us an old picture of him and his friends from his college days. So hard to believe he was our age once. He was pictured with two of his friends. Do you remember the name of the one on the right? The literature student?
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll need to see the list.
Yeah,
Oh,
I need to see
God.
the list. It's not coming to mind. It was Mayer. Yeah.
Meyer. Yeah. I enjoy the fact that we can just press E to look at our notes for these. But it's, fun just going off the dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Mayer. He was apparently killed during the revolution. Must have been so hard for Martin to lose his friend like that. Anyway, before we left, we had Martin translate the engraving on the ring for us. So, for my last question, what were the initials on the ring? It said, "To my beloved, what?"
AK.
Ha. We even get a typing noise. Yep, that was it. To my beloved AK.
I wonder if it would be like, to my beloved FU? Man, that was the thing one of the things I quite liked about like Plot 3 Elder. You could enter in your name and a handful of different things provided different responses. Like the
Yes.
obvious ways you can. So, where does that
To
leave
my
us?
beloved 69. Well, I know that the woman's name began with an A, so I suppose it's possible that she's the AK written on this ring.
You meet one woman whose name begins with A, and then suddenly you're like, well, everything has to be about her. We haven't met everybody on this train yet. It might be a guy. You don't know.
She's alphabetically first in my heart, okay?
Can you remember if she was wearing a wedding ring when you met her?
No, I don't remember. But if we operate under the assumption that this is her ring, that means at some point she lost it in Veda and Monty's cabin.
I definitely got the sense that Veda was hiding something from us, and I wouldn't put it past someone like her to lie. We still don't have all that much to go on, though. At this point, the ring is the only clue.
Yeah, but at least it's something, right? You know, Raptor, for a minute there, I really thought I was going crazy. I thought maybe that creepy bartender was right, and it was just a vivid dream. If I'm being honest, I'm still not entirely sure what to believe. But, well, that ring gives me some hope, at least. It may turn out that this was all a waste of time, but as long as there's a small chance she is real, I don't want to stop searching until I'm sure she's okay. Thank you for helping me today, Rafter. I'm so sorry I dragged you into this. I understand if you don't want to pursue it any further. You should really be using this time to plan your term paper. I know I shouldn't distract you anymore, so I think I'll...
First thing tomorrow morning, we should try and find the other 3 witnesses. He said there was an old man and 2 men in polos that should have seen you in the swimming together, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
The bartender confirmed to me that they were still there, so I think we're bound to run into them at some point. You should keep an eye on Vader and Monty too. Like you said, if that is her ring, then those 2 must know more than they're letting on. For now though, I think we should get some sleep. True. Oh yes, I am Adam Krauser. Oh yes, I am Andrew Crumpsworth.
I'm I'm Androveda Kalashnikova.
I have a feeling tomorrow that tomorrow's gonna be a long day. So we'll want to be nice and well rested. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
What's so funny?
You know, Rafter, you've really changed a lot since we first met.
Have I?
Mm-hmm. I know it's only been a few years, but you've really grown up in that time, you know? To think, you were just barely out of high school when I started tutoring you at the writing center.
Oh no. But this... Come on, will you stop? You're barely a year older than me.
I know. You just always seemed like such a baby to me back then.
Please, make it stop.
I'm sorry, that probably sounds so patronizing. My point is just, it's been a long time since then, and, well... Oh, I don't know. You've just come a long way, you know?
I guess. Doesn't really feel like it. I don't think Martin thinks that highly of me, if I'm being honest.
And what makes you say that?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't think I've impressed him at all. Not like you.
I wouldn't worry about it, Rafter. He just hasn't known you long enough. He hasn't had time to see you in what I do. Or to see in you what I do. I know he can be pretty unforgiving, but I truly believe he's the best teacher I've ever had.
No, Sam. Martin is a woman respecter. He thinks that we're dirtbags.
I want you to learn as much from him as I have. I just know that your term paper is gonna blow him away. Really, I believe in you.
Thanks.
I'll see you in the morning, Rafter. Bright and early. We don't have a moment to lose. She's waiting for us to find her, after all. Good night.
Night. Apple. I do like his cardigan though. It feels like it's drapey enough to be a cardigan, like a knit thing, rather than like a jacket. And it's buttonless is really interesting.
Yeah.
He hasn't had time to see in me. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. See in me. Jackson, she's my mom. So proud of her little student. It's humiliating. What am I even doing here? How did I let Emma talk me into this? Completely in depth.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I don't belong here. Why is my ear shaped like that?
Martin can see right through me. Tell him. So easily to her. Never a problem she can't solve. She faces everything with that same confident, cheery attitude. So... to my beloved AK, huh? I won't let you down. Clear, Chapter 2. Chapter 3. Oh, do we get a dawn shot of the train? Oh, okay. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Huh, I figured Emma would have woken me up by now.
Rafter, are you awake?
Speak of the devil. Yeah, come in.
Rafter, we have a problem.
Yeah, I'm not out of my pajamas yet. Whoa, whoa, slow down. What's going on?
It's the ring. It's missing, Rafter.
It's missing?
Yes, I put it on my bedside table right before I went to sleep, but when I woke up...
You put it in public view? I would hide that shit immediately. What?
I mean, I'm assuming her room is not, like, visible to... I'm assuming there's no window into her room, so
No.
someone would have needed to... But yes, it is...
I guess
I don't blame her for not thinking, oh, someone might break into my room. I should hide this.
I mean, we did yesterday break into someone else's room and find it.
I assume
That was unlocked.
she locked her door.
That
I
door-
assume
yes,
she locked her
yes,
door.
Yes, but I don't know. I would have been a bit more paranoid than that, but fair enough.
You're more genre aware.
Mhm.
It was gone.
Are you sure you didn't drop it? Could it have fallen on the floor? And not necessarily genre aware. The only time I've stayed at like a youth hostel, I used my own backpack as a pillow because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna put all my stuff in a way where somebody could actually lay hands on it without me being able to see or notice.
I thought so too, but I've been looking all over my cabin for almost an hour. I swear, it's like it just disappeared. Oh, Rafter, what are we gonna do? That was our only evidence. We have nothing to go on now.
Hold on a minute. Even if we don't have the ring, we still know what was written on it, and we still have some leads to chase. Let's not panic. We can still continue investigating without the ring.
Maybe you're right. Oh, it's just so frustrating. How could I have lost it?
It's weird. Emma wouldn't be so careless as to lose something as important as that ring. Is it possible somebody took it while she was sleeping? I mean, absolutely. It's the main thing I would be concerned about. Who even knew she had it? Well, let's not worry about it right now. We only have 2 days left to investigate, so we need to cover as much ground as we can.
You're right. I'm sorry. We need to focus. Where do you think we should start today, Rafter?
Question. Well, we still have 3 potential witnesses to question. The 2 guys in polos and the old man. You said they were with you in the lounge car around this time yesterday, so maybe we'll find one of them there now. We should talk to Vader and Monty again, too. Not exactly sure what else we can ask them, but no, they must be hiding something, right?
Okay, I'll let you decide what we do first. How about this? If we ever aren't sure what to do next, we can come back here and talk it over.
We can go back to the right law offices and...
I was thinking the same thing.
Although, nothing that she says there is ever useful in actually directing me as to what to do next.
Yeah, it's odd. I have a feeling today's going to be a busy day, so don't feel bad if you need to take a break for a little while. Okay, let's get moving. I am inclined to say let's wait on Vita and Monty.
I want to speak to some new people.
Yeah, and I also figure Vita and Monty, we may gain more things to ask them.
Oh, there they are.
Look at this
Flapping their
animation.
gums.
Even get some ambient Jabberjaw audio.
What's all that commotion?
I think it's just those guys in the booth over there. It sounds like they're having an argument. Wait! Rafter, that's them. Those are the guys in polos who were here with us yesterday. Let's talk to them, quick.
Speak to.
Men.
You can't just... Whenever I go to a venue, I wish I had the confidence to just open my menu and choose speak to men. That's so, like, bold. Excuse me.
out of your mind? Oh, that's a coward's club.
Oh, they golf nerds. Excuse me, you two. Do you mind if we want a bet?
You want to bet?
Love to check the men. These guys. This is just the equivalent of fucking the whole chip in Star Wars. It was just a whole, and a bit for an entire stream worth of like, oh yes, my hole is so destructive.
I'm giving you my whole, Caster. Use it well.
These guys, sure, are making a scene. I think. Let's see. What does the bartender have to say about this? You two, again. Yes. Sorry, yes. Men.
Men. Am I right?
These two have been here for over an hour. The rest of the other passengers have since left, finding it too noisy. Naturally, this isn't very good for business. Even my strongest blend wasn't enough to make them cease their...
It wasn't able to drug them.
Yeah, arguing. Hey, that woman who ordered a glass of wine yesterday, Veda. Do you know anything about her or her husband, Monty? You could say I know a little, yes. Uh-huh. What interest do you have these two?
In the background.
Truly. They're preoccupied. So let's see what the bartender has to say. Fine.
Can you just keep talking men or other things?
Yeah. Really enjoying the arguing men noises. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Right.
Oh, yes, the face. I love that we got that for like a frame last time, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
How about we make a deal? A deal? Possibly. Yes,
Isn't it nice?
theme of bartender, I really enjoy. It's just, it stands out quite nicely against the kind of light detective jazz that we've got.
I think you do also enjoy an imperious string.
Oh yes. You know, it is in many games theme of bad bitch.
True.
I need to get these two men to leave so that my customers will tell. I've been able to get them to do so. If you can get them to go, I'll tell you a secret about Vader and secret. I can't promise the secret will be useful to you, but I suspect you'll find it interesting. Well, do we have...
I don't know how much we can trust him, but we need to talk to those guys anyway, so...
Fun fact about me, I took cello lessons in primary school.
Shit, for real?
Very expensive primary school. I could not afford to go there for high school. We had this class where the music teachers brought in all of the instruments that we could learn that the school would be willing to teach us in that period of time. And there was like a cello, the trumpet, and the violin, and they gave us all little practices on doing each one. And the cello teacher showed us how to do the jaws, like dun and dun, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then that's what got me into doing cello. That's what clinched it.
Great.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. It's a very cool instrument to learn, but it was fucking heavy for like an 8-year-old to carry.
Oh, love that.
Deal. talk to me. After
it kind of has like energy of if you've ever played the Mario and Luigi RPGs, like when Mario and Luigi, yeah, do the faintly offensive Italians at you.
They do it notably less in Mario and Luigi Brothership. They were like, we need to find a different way of doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't practice it for very long. I will admit, I did do it for that school year and like end of year recital because obviously all that shit. But the side effect of you can always stereotype Italians. It's always morally correct. Fair enough. There is obviously something about when you are a young child being driven to do a practice thing and there's no impetus for you stopping or not stopping if your parents are that kind of person. So there's a handful of different like classes and stuff I did as a kid that I didn't maintain, and I think there was probably a point where I was just like, I'm bored now, and my parents were just like, that's fine. Some of them I wish they were maybe a little insistent on. Took a lot of ice skating lessons as a kid, which I actually really enjoyed, and I don't know why I stopped. I can still ice skate, but it knackers my shins. I am very
Aw.
All right, let's speak to man. Excuse me.
My short game is far better than yours.
Why do you three-putt every hole? Excuse me. Ooh,
What?
who do you want to be?
I'll take the guy on the left.
Oh god, it's fucking Neo Turf Masters up in here.
You're so right.
I'm so glad you know what the game is. Good,
Yes.
good.
Oh man, Sam, we gotta play Neo Turf Masters at some
Even
point.
just for
It's
the
a
music,
well-liked
just
golf
for
game.
the music, it's so good.
Sam and I have been playing a lot of golf video games recently. Golf's actually pretty good.
Golf video games
As long
are
as
good.
it's not
golf
real.
in person is
Yeah, real world golf is morally unconscionable for the ecological impact, but golf video games fucking rip.
Well, like weirdly enough, I was introduced to Neo Turf Masters via that YouTube series, like Homogeneous: A History of Gay Inventors.
Oh god, yes.
And like,
Fuck, I forgot about that.
and then when you kind of go like 9 over par or whatever, the little computerized voices, you must give up this hole. That's the only thing I remember. What? What do you want? Could you see we're talking here?
Yeah, what's the big idea, punk?
Whoa. I'm sorry. I've been trying to get your attention for a little while now. Is that so? I apologize for my companion's utter rudeness. His manners are as questionable as his game.
Yeah, my manners, my game. Why I oughta.
If you don't mind me asking, what were you two talking about?
Oh, it's nothing important. My friend Palmer here seems to think his short game is superior to mine.
Oh my god, if the guy on the right is named Arnold, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
When he can't hit a green inside 100 to save his life.
At least I can putt, Dennis. You make a mockery of the greens with the amount of strokes you take.
I'm sure Dennis is another golfer. Guys.
Gotta be.
Guys
Men.
being dudes.
Rafter, do you know what they're talking about? I really hope this brings up a selection window that we can. It'd be so funny if it brought up like a keyboard that we could use to type in golf.
Sam says tops when they gotta break up with the toxic bond. You must give up this whole scent tweet. I mean, that's exactly what that phrase makes me think of, to be honest. I think that's probably why it was in the clip. Come on now, my girl. What else could we be talking about? Golf, of course. Can you not tell by the way we're dressed?
Oh, that does make sense.
So, when it was mentioned that they were in polos.
Look at his fucking face on the left. He has such a good smug face.
Fucking DreamWorks looking ass face. When they said polos earlier, I definitely was like, there are like two types of people who wear polos in the modern era, right? There are like tennis players, but also kind of like blue collar like laborers, people who are like plumbers and carpenters or whatever would wear polo shirts, or the fact that they're pretty high wearing and sweat wicking, right? So I was like, oh, is it like a couple of plumbers that are on the train? And then I remembered how expensive this train is.
Red and green plumbers. Red and green plumbers who are speaking in. God.
Anyway, you said you were trying to get our attention. Yes. What do you need?
May I make a vocal request?
Yes, of course.
The guy on the right feels like he's aggressively American.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Like he's giving kind of announcer energy.
Right.
Except he's not necessarily announcing something right now, but
you
that kind
must
of like
give up this hole. We'll see. We'll play in the space a little and find out where we're at.
We'll play in that space a little.
Play in the space a little. I'm gonna check out Palmer. Golf clothes are so funny. Polo, the little sweater. He's definitely the leader. I love that we get the theme of golf as well.
Yeah. You two were in the lounge car around this time yesterday, right?
Huh. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Do either of you remember seeing me and another woman there? We were sitting at the booth.
Let me think. No,
Oh, right,
I'm Dennis. You're Palmer.
Right, I'm Palmer, right.
Let me think.
Thinking.
So small. Face so tiny.
I leave more room on my face for thinking.
Nope.
No recollection at all.
God, these fucking faces. So yeah, he really is giving. What's the name of the guy who plays George Costanza?
I don't know actually. I don't know the actor name.
It's killing me. Jason Alexander, that's it. But we were right there. You two were on that couch, and
I'm very sorry, miss, but you have to understand. When Palmer and I are engaged in a passionate debate, this is little else either of us will pay attention to.
It's very true, miss.
For instance, yesterday, I believe we were having a spirited discussion about which club is better off the tee. I can't remember. Yeah, I know exactly. When I was like, passionate discussion, I'm like, they're kissing. I can't remember what game we were playing previously, where there was just one character. I think we were playing Mars Vice, where I just read one character as just leaning like, on all of the kind of words that weren't even appropriate to be kind of like suggestive. And I now have decided that Dennis is like, we were having a spirited discussion about which club is better off the tee, the driver or the 3-wood.
It's the tree wood. With a tree wood, it's fairways and greens all day, baby. The driver's too inaccurate.
Maybe for a shank artist like yourself, it is nothing compares to the raw power of the driver. Nothing.
You're calling me a shank artist? You're in the woods on half your drives.
You gotta let the big dog eat, Palmer. He's hungry. I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying.
The big dog is wild, Dennis. He can't be tamed.
I have my head in my hands right now. What the fuck is going on?
I am understanding this entirely, and I think it's great. Rafter, are they still talking about golf?
I have no idea. Hey, you. Why didn't you sell this for us? What club is better off the tee? The driver or the three-wood?
I'm gonna say the driver. I think if it's going in the woods, it's a fucking skill issue.
Uh-huh.
I think you gotta let that big dog eat.
I'm glad people understand that the big dog needs to eat. Ha! Oh my god. The shit despair.
Fuck, I need. Oh my god, I need all. Spriter's resource.
Yeah, check. Otherwise, I'll
it's-
take a screen. There's a specific key you said in like Steam to take screenshots.
Oh, I don't know what it is by default.
F12, sure. Yep, we did it.
Fuck yeah.
Is it on my clipboard? And I just immediately paste it into Discord. No, it'll be in my files somewhere. I'll retrieve it later.
Damn. Okay. This does not appear to be on the Spriter's resource.
It fucking
That's
needs
okay,
to be.
I will-
I think this
Yes.
this is when we're done with the stream. I think this screenshot is gonna go in Blue Sky and be like, "This game's amazing. Please play it." Ha! What did I tell you, Palmer? It's about power.
No, this can't be.
Well, that settles that one, doesn't it? Good choice, kid. You have a promising career in this game ahead of you.
It is on the Spriter's resource, and they only have it for achievements. Brutal. Wow, Rafter, I didn't know you spoke golfer.
I've never picked up a golf club in my life. I've forgotten my accent. We've entirely lost the plot here. Sorry, don't remember.
I can't believe it. Another dead end.
All the people who could have
All the
seen
people
you.
who could. Oh, sorry.
Of all the people who could have seen you yesterday, it just had to be these weirdos. What a waste.
Let's not give up just yet. They may not remember seeing us yesterday, but maybe they know something else that's helpful. Let's keep talking with them for a bit.
I'm not sure these guys know much about anything other than golf.
Yes. Oh, golf.
Golf.
Can I get a golf in chat?
Do I really want to ask them about this? We might end up being here all day. No.
Choose it again.
No, I really
Come
don't
on,
think
come on,
this
do
is
it
a
again,
good
do it again.
idea.
Chat saying golf.
Surely this would be a waste of time, right?
Okay, we're still getting you to...
You. I can see it in your eyes. Do you see it too, Palmer?
Yes. Yes, I see it.
You want to know more about golf, do you not? Oh no. Oh no. Well, there's nothing we can tell you. There's not. Golf is a game about feel, kid. Until you grip that club with your hands, take a swing, and watch that ball fly, you'll simply never understand. It'll be a waste of time talking golf with amateurs such as yourself.
That's right. A complete waste of time.
Couldn't agree more. However, I do see potential in it, kid. The spark is something in your eyes, however small. If you like, I'd be happy to administer my
Fuck.
Dayton Golfer's aptitude test to see what skills might be lying.
Golfer's aptitude test.
Golfer's aptitude test to see what skills may be lying dormant in your soul.
Fuck,
Well, what do you say?
Yes,
It'll only take
yes.
a minute.
Yes, I'm clapping.
Do
Yes.
I really want to do this?
Let's take the GAT.
There best be hella achievements behind this. Wonderful. Now, if you'll just.
Can you imagine if this opened up an honest to fucking god golf minigame? I would shit myself.
Yeah, hold on. I need to go find multiple things.
Okay, interesting. Hey chat, what's your chat? I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for joining us on this
Can I find
this journey. God, and surely they're gonna add background music.
I'm gonna fucking mute it. It's important that we hear this.
Oh, Okay. I mean, I'm kind of curious what the game is,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
music
yeah.
the game's
we'll,
going to use.
we'll listen
but,
to it for a
I mean,
little
I guess
bit, but I'm kind of like, it's important that we.
that's fair. I mean, I
we
guess
have...
I get to hear the game's thing. Oh no, actually, you're
I'll
gonna
link it to you because I can obviously mute it in the audio.
sure,
but
sure, sure.
We'll see. But I just wanted to have that on deck. It's important. Now, I'd like for you to clear your mind. Forget your surroundings. There is nothing but the sound of my voice. I want you to imagine the sounds of a warm summer day. It's
I like golf. Sure is an experience for me. Yeah.
There we go. I've got stream is hearing the Turf Masters right now, just so you're aware.
Can I get some like Dennis ASMR as you're reading this?
Sure. Sensual, like, sorry. The fact
Leaned
that I
into the
decided
mic.
I need to change the. I want you to imagine the sounds of a warm summer day. A nice breeze, birds chirping, insects buzzing, cars going by in the distance. Okay, I can hear it. Now, allow an image to form in your mind. From a humble tee box, the vast expanse of fairway stretches before you on a clear, sunny afternoon. Maybe something like this? Good. Now, for the most important part. Take your driver out of your bag and place a tee in the soft grass in front of you. You place a ball on the tee. You're gonna take a swing. This will require focus, concentration. Your goal, straight drive down the middle of the field. Now, imagine the form your swing will take. You must perfectly time the moment of impact, achieving the perfect balance of power and precision. Can you visualize what such a thing may look like in the abstract? Oh, we are actually genuinely doing a golf mini game. I can't believe it.
Yes!
Perfect. The moment is always the moment is
Don't fuck it up,
almost at
Caster.
hand. When you feel the timing is right, swing. There'll be no delay, no hesitation. You have just one shot to get it right.
Don't fuck it up.
Remember, golf is a mental game. Don't overthink it. Just feel it out. Well, are you ready? This. Oh, fuck's sake. Too early. Not too bad though.
You sliced.
Well, how'd they do? You hit a mean slice. Well struck, but veered way right into a bunker. And had a tough approach.
Ah, that's the worst. Nobody likes hitting into a fairway bunker.
I think that was pretty good, Rafter. You hit it pretty hard.
How do you know? Yeah, but I think I can do better. There's clearly an achievement if we get this right. Run it
I'm
back.
very curious.
Run it back one more once.
Yeah. So, can you turn the music back on? Because now I'm curious to hear what music they use.
Sure. I was like running back Neo Turf Masters OST, but no, it's fine. We will. He also looks so serious on the left. Because we have the option to focus. So I wonder. Okay, so we do get some tense music. Take a kick to collect myself. It's easy swing. Man, what did I miss? I've never swum a club before. I didn't even know what a good swim like. Oh no! I'm overthinking it. Damn it! He want me not to. Why didn't I just take the shot? Ugh. There's an achievement for it. Oh my god.
Try like nodding your head.
I'm
to
doing
the-
it. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Please,
Yeah, yeah.
trust. Well, how'd I do? Was I too late?
I think you must have been.
Hmm.
I couldn't tell how you were on my end.
I thought I had it, but
I also was like, oh shit, did they hit it?
Oh, anything but the woods. Might be tough to find through all the dirt and leaves.
Well, not the best location, but at least you hit it pretty hard.
okay, so I did hit it. So it seems like Emma is giving me the kind of like where I am in the power, and they're kind of like, oh, it went left or right or whatever. So I definitely hit it
guess.
in the red. I guess I just wasn't in like perfect red or whatever.
I think you hit it in the orange.
Mm.
I think if you do it one more time, you can probably get it.
Fine. Okay.
Oh, you went from being like, we're totally gonna do this, we're totally gonna get that achievement.
I did get an
the second
achievement
ti-
for over focusing it, so we did it. It's fine, but yes.
Oh no. This looks so much more doable than focusing.
Yes. Nope, too early. Yeah.
The worst.
Uh-huh. Fucking stupid.
Hey chat, can I get a let's go golf?
I can't remember whether I have like the audio commands available or not, but
Yeah, chat, if you want to use any of your channel points to throw some encouraging sound effects, I'm sure that'll help.
Scare me.
Kapow! Major damage!
Hey, that timed quite nicely. I guess we did it. They both look like they just came. I can't believe it. My entire American accent has changed even, which might even be better for this character, to be honest.
He's got a
with you.
little bit of the sweet bro and hella Jeff mouth going on.
Did he really?
A hole in one. How could this amateur hit a hole in one? Such a thing is ludicrous. It's impossible.
Everything I know. Everything I believe in. Was it all a lie? Who even am I?
Guys, it's alright. Maybe it was just a lucky shot. Of course, a lucky shot. That's all it was, I'm sure.
Of course. Even 1 in a million has to happen sometimes, right?
Still, a moderately impressive showing for an amateur. You may someday have what it takes, yes.
A hole in one? That's crazy, Raptor. And I know it was more than just luck. You're awesome.
I get an achievement for that as well. Well, I did it. I don't remember this accent anymore. Doesn't matter. A hole in one. What cost? Maybe we should get back to investigating now. Unhinged. An old man. You see a ton of old men on the golf course, let me tell you.
It's true. Golf is one of the few sports you can still play in old age.
I'll take that as a no.
And I'm not playing pickleball.
You want to know about Palmer and I? Well, there's not much to tell. We're from London, never mind. Lies.
Wow.
So, to be honest, this voice that I kind of gave the first time before they got into camera was actually pretty accurate. It's fine. We're from London. Vindraco is the last leg of our trip. A dramatic and exciting tour of all the best golf courses in Europe.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be anyway.
Yeah, The airline lost our clubs and friends.
Then we got mugged in Switzerland.
We tracked down the thieves to Austria and got our wallets back, but then the rental car broke down.
We hitchhiked with an elderly couple for a while, but they kicked us out somewhere in Slovakia for ruining their vacation.
Finally, we walked across the hills for a few days until we were in Vendrika. And lo and behold, we came across the last golf course we intended to play on our trip. It was a miracle.
At least it was, until it started thunderstorming.
All told, we managed to play about 3 holes in 2 weeks, but what a 3 holes they were. I've never played with such consistency before. Such grace, 2 birdies and an eagle.
I hit every green, sank every long putt. I'll never play that great again in my life. Never!
What do you think, Rafter?
I got nothing. Can't say I recall seeing a woman like that.
Me neither.
Why do you ask? You're saying she's gone missing, huh? That's intriguing. What's that? Do I wear a ring? Absolutely not. Doing so would interfere with my grip. I don't even wear a glove like most golfers. Oh, you play ungloved, I see. You can't possibly control the club unless you feel it with your bare hands.
Says the guy who complained about blisters after every round.
I do no such thing.
Oh, yes, you do. How many times do I have to tell you? You're gripping the club far too tightly. You're gonna lose all feeling in it.
I don't think they have the ring. Is there anything else we can ask them about?
Yesterday,
Yeah. This is a...
Oh.
we can...
all my putting felt so far away. I think you're right, Rafter. This hasn't been very helpful.
So, where do we go from here?
I have no idea. Maybe you should try investigating somewhere else for a bit.
Right. I think we will do that, but I think I also want to go and take a stretch break.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to save very briefly, and we're going to go and take 5. And when we return, less golf, but more mysteries. See you in 5, everybody. Okay, we are back with more Mario Golf. Actually, we're done with Mario Golf, but still. Mhm.
I gotta ask, have you spent much time in golf video games? You ever hit up Toadstool Tour?
No, so, like, I played a little bit of Monkey Golf in Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2, and my high school friend had a PlayStation 2, so there was a period of time, it might have been on PS3, there was like a Tiger Woods golf game that we played
Yes.
a fair amount, which was still quite arcadey, actually, in its vibes. But I definitely played those with angle the ball directly to where the hole should be and hit it as hard as possible was like the majority of my strategy playing. I did play a bit of sim golf on the PC, which is mostly about building courses for other people rather than you playing it yourself, and I thought that was kind of fun. I played that before I had access to like The Sims as a video game, and it was more of my vibe, I think.
Very fair. There's a game called Super Swing Golf. It's a Nintendo Wii game, and it was a kind of like turning. It was basically a single player game. It had a multiplayer mode, but you know, that was taken. There's originally a golf MMO, a Korean golf MMO called Pangya. Pangya, yes. That they basically went, oh, we can take these assets and mechanics and make a like single player golf RPG for the Wii. And the long story short, it's actually kind of good, and I've been replaying it, and
Hey, you
Sam,
know.
Sam and chat and I have been playing a variety of golf games and actually finding that, yeah, the machinations of make ball go in hole, it's a pretty
Satisfying.
good time.
And it's, you know, I've heard of Pangia, so it being based on that kind of engine or whatever would suggest it's pedigree. No, even though I've not played that many golf games myself, I'll watch somebody fuck it up in like Ribbit King, you know? Just unhinged stuff. Have you played Ribbit King yet in your adventure?
No, I don't remember what that is.
It's a GameCube, like I would describe as an anti-golf game. You were hitting a frog around, and then the frog will leap towards flies that are on the course, and so that's how you drive it into like mini golf style, like loop-de-loops and warp pads and shit. But it's still technically a
Fun.
golf game. I think you would find it amusing.
I'm absolutely going to legally acquire it and check it out.
In the meantime, though, Southern Drawl. Hey, kid, there's missing woman you're talking about. Yeah. What's the deal with that exactly? You've piqued my curiosity, I must say.
Yeah, mine too.
Or he was like a Londoner. It doesn't matter. It super doesn't matter.
I'd like to think these two are the heart of the game.
I see. So you met a woman on the train who then subsequently vanished without a trace. They're both American expats. There we go. Nice. And nobody seems to remember her except for you. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Palmer?
Yes, Dennis. Yes, I believe I am.
She's golf. Well, what are you thinking? This, my boy, sounds like murder. Murder?
I was really like bracing him for him to be like, sounds like another golf mystery. Huh?
I know what you were thinking. Oh, these guys, all they ever talk about is golf, golf, golf. Well, I got news for you.
Dennis and I are well-rounded individuals, like a golf ball. We have many diverse interests and hobbies.
That's right. And one of those interests just happens to be murder. Oh, they're true crime
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
girlies?
Yeah, you know, killing.
Oh, don't give me that look. We're just interested in the subject, that's all. We don't do any killing ourselves. No, that would be crazy. No, imagine. Imagine if I was like a killer. I couldn't possibly perceive it. Sweating. Why do I not feel reassured? All right, tell me more about murder, fam. You see, Palmer
my God.
and I have spent many years thinking about the perfect murder.
This is fucking great.
We've read. This is definitely like Vader was definitely what I would call like a Phoenix Wright character. Like she's giving like Angel Star, where it's like, oh, all of my dialogue is about lunch, but also about coughing up puns. But this is like a quirky duo of a different breed. We've read hundreds of detective stories, seen all the good mystery films, researched countless real-life cases. We need to play a Nancy Drew stream at some point. I think that would be a good
Yes.
cold case. But there are like 12 of them, so I need to know which is like the one to do as a one-shot. Many such stories involve trains just like this one, you know.
There's not a single mystery scenario we haven't heard of. None at all. We got your locked rooms, we got your unlocked rooms, we got your... no, that's basically all of them.
a time delay murder is also. This missing woman of yours, I can already think of a few theories. They've been.
No, a time delay moida. That's just a locked room moida, except where the room is time.
Let's assume the young lady is correct and that she did in fact meet this woman yesterday. That leaves only a few possibilities. Shall I list them all? Emma?
Sure, let's hear it.
Also, we've got another string quartet number. There were more than
True.
one. Theory number one. I suppose the southern drawl voice was surprisingly relevant for the character in the end, I do declare. This woman has been missing since yesterday, yes.
Hard to believe she could be missing for a whole day if she really existed.
Precisely, Palmer, precisely. It'd be awfully hard to hide a person or a body on a train, so logically this suggests our missing woman
Isn't on the train anymore.
correct, yes, young lady. You said you met this woman on the back platform of the observation car, yes?
That's right.
Why, I can think of no better place on this train to meet a potential victim. When we're at max speed, When we're at max speed, falling off the rear of the train would certainly kill a person. Except,
Alley-oop.
we took her inside. Ah, yes, if I were a killer and I saw my victim there, oh, just imagine it. Oh, imagine if I was a killer.
Face of imagining the perfect crime. All it would take is a little push. Oopsie
yeah.
daisy.
You wouldn't find her for weeks. When does the rail tracer show up? Yes! Fucking Baccano, let's go. Actually, I just had a thought. Was this woman in distress when you met her by any chance? Seemingly troubled.
Yeah, kind of.
Huh. Where have I heard something like this? I think it was in a movie. Oh, I don't know, but I recall hearing about someone who attempted suicide by jumping off the back platform of a train's observation car.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
Well, at any rate, I suppose that too is a possibility. Aren't you glad we asked, Emma? Maybe we should stop. Cool. Well, we don't have to keep listening to this if you're uncomfortable with it, Emma.
No, it's fine. I really don't want to think the worst, but we can't ignore the possibility either. The only way we'll uncover the truth is if we keep pushing forward. So, let's hear their other theories, Rafter. They may give us some ideas.
Right, if you say so. Theory number two. Though it's very unlikely, let's say this woman is still on the train somewhere. Alive or dead, it doesn't matter. Either way, if I wanted to hide a body somewhere on the train where it could never be found, how could I do so? I would say in luggage.
Oh, I know. The bathroom.
Don't be dense, Palmer. People are always in and out of the bathroom. How on earth could that be a good hiding spot? Well, you just put them in a really small ball and put them in a toilet system.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
There is only one place where a person could be hidden without any passengers or attendants eventually finding her, and that is the storage car. Ahead of you, my friend.
Oh, of course, in somebody's luggage.
Precisely. Though porters will inspect the storage car periodically, they almost certainly do not check inside every box and crate on board. The body could be smuggled off the train in such a crate, and we'd all be none the wiser. Well, what do you think of that? And now, finally, theory number three. Well, I don't have a theory number three, But I bet you're still wondering, if this woman was really here, why is everybody on board denying her existence? Well, my friends, it is really quite simple. I quite enjoy doing this voice, actually. It's quite fun.
Can I get a "there's been a murder on the savannah" from you?
There's been a murder on the savannah.
Thank you very much.
It's a conspiracy. Oh, no, sorry, that's you. No, you're Palmer.
It's a
I'm
cons-
Dennis.
Oh, right.
A conspiracy?
That's right, Palmer. And the entire train must be in on it, including you two. What the fuck are you doing? Yes, I think I have this all figured out. The woman you met was an English spy. A spy. Yes, a spy, collecting information on the nefarious plans of the Vendraken government on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen.
Yeah.
I can see it so clearly. This woman has been a target of the Vendrakens for weeks. But alas, they couldn't get to her before she boarded the train, so they had to improvise. All of the train attendants, even the bartender, maybe even the passengers, they're all Vendraken agents. Every last one of them is in on it.
Oh my god, even me.
Here, couldn't even. His mind is blown right now. I love this sprite.
Right? There's so many good sprites from these guys. I'm genuinely heartbroken there's no sprite rips.
In time, we just need to raise a fuss about it.
Trust.
Dennis when he gets hit by the mind crush. Or Palmer, I mean both of them to be honest. Though they couldn't prevent this poor girl from meeting the woman though they couldn't prevent this poor girl from meeting the woman before thereafter, they could pretend she never existed. So, to be fair, one of my theories was, she's important enough to just tell people, pretend I was never here. And they'd be like, yes, of course. Especially since the bartender is Starfleet, if she was the owner of the train or some shit. These two are just two chuckle fucks on a golfing trip, so there's no way that they could be bought off, told to just acknowledge this woman doesn't exist. And if they did, they'd never acknowledge it as a joke. But
Yeah. It is just also plausible that they would just legitimately not notice because they are so golf-pilled.
Golf-pilled and murder-brained. It is so simple.
Yes, I see it. By agreeing she never existed, it's the Goyle who sounds like the crazy one. It's the perfect crime!
Well, don't just stand there giving me that stupefied look. What do you think?
On a train, everyone getting in on a murder, that's been done before.
I think Rafter's accent is not important at this stage. I think you might have gone a bit too far. No, it's not that either. I think you may have gone a bit too far in a few places with its theory, Dennis. Well, I liked it.
Oh my god.
Well, I liked it anyway. I'm unhinged.
Dennis, wait! Look at the time!
What's that? Oh, bollocks. He is supposed to be a Brit. That's fine. It doesn't matter. They're about to tee off. Apologies, but Palmer and I must go back to our cabin. The British Open broadcast has already begun, and we will not miss a stroke. Especially not with this guy, you know what I mean? I hope I didn't spook you too bad with this murderous theories. It's all just in good fun, right? Good luck, and remember, may your drives be straight.
And your chips be in. Good luck.
Well, I hated every second of that.
Well, you can't say they're lacking in imagination.
I guess so. Any of that helpful?
I don't know that I buy any of their more outlandish theories, but they did bring up a few good points. If someone were trying to hide her, the storage car would definitely be a good place to do so, and as much as I don't want to admit it, we can't exactly rule out what they said about the observation car either.
Oh, but you can, because she wasn't... You saw her afterwards. You went for lunch and had a full conversation, so it's not like there's no evidence to say that she went back to observation and was pushed.
Do we know that she didn't stay in the observation car and Emma went, got tea, brought the tea back to the observation car? Or did she say, oh no, because she said they were sitting in that booth, right?
Yeah, because she ordered 2 teas, so, at least she says she ordered 2 teas. And we did get a CG of the 2 of them sitting in a booth with a cup of tea each. So, if the observation car was to be something worth water, we would have to have some kind of evidence that Miss A went back to the observation car at some point, and that would be conjecture at this point. But I do think storage is a very useful place for us to go.
Not necessarily that she was murdered, but
Do you really think she'd do that?
I don't know. I really don't want to believe it, but I just keep thinking about what she said to me, about how she didn't deserve any kindness. Oh, I hope she's okay.
How
about we check out...
oh,
right.
check out the storage car for clues?
Yeah, good idea. But before we do that...
Need to meet a man about Monty. Oh, right, that's right. The bartender said they'd tell us a secret if we got rid of those guys, right?
I wonder what it is. I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, this is the old man. Go ahead.
Oh, excuse me.
Rafter, I think that was him. The old man I saw yesterday. Oh, I think this is the bartender saying this.
That wasn't how I was expecting the conversation to go. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, detective.
I was voicing him, right?
I can switch if you want to, like...
No, I'm happy. Oh, hello again, you two. How's your investigation going? It's good. I don't
can just be
remember
like,
this theme.
bye.
Well, as you both know, I'm trying to speak to everyone on the train as part of my investigation. But with that guy, I barely got one word out before he brushed me off and went running. The nerve.
Do you think he may be involved?
I have no idea. But he definitely seems suspicious to me now.
You shouldn't run away from a cop.
Yeah. Didn't even have a chance to catch his name. Who knows where he's off to now?
Well, there's a limited number of places, I would suggest.
Oh well, guess I'll just have to corner him later. I did see him in the observation car last night. Maybe a train attendant over there knows something about him.
We've not talked to any staff yet. I guess that means it isn't going too well.
So, how about your missing woman? Has she turned up? No, not yet. Ah, that's too bad. Looks like neither of us are finding much success in our investigations, huh? Well, don't give up. I believe in you. I know you can figure it out. Love to stay and chat longer, but, well, I still have a lot of ground to cover and not a whole lot of time to do it. If I get back home to the station empty-handed, ooh boy, my bosses will not be happy. Say, you two came here with an older gentleman, right? Your professor? You mean Professor Martin? Why? Would you like to speak to him? Well, I'll have to get around to it eventually. Seems like a nice fellow. Could you point me in the direction of his cabin by chance? Sure. He's in the third sleeping car in the last cabin. Fantastic. Thank you. Good luck, you two. Knock him dead out there.
There he goes.
I'd like to find out a little bit more about that old man.
Just running up to the bar.
Clop, 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 clop.
The sound of silence. Music to my ear. Yes. Thank you. Now, the secret. Those two. The wealthy couple. Well, not as wealthy as they are here. They're not? They were at one time, sure. But now they're most certainly, I skipped over it, but they're most certainly broke.
They're broke. How can they afford such a luxurious suite?
I assure you, the appearances can be very deceiving. The husband, Monty, some time ago, he was rather well known in Vendraker as like a circus magician, assumedly, considering the silk
Or
top hat and the deck
assassin.
of cards. Yeah, yes, it was actually the ultimate assassin. He's 15. With a stick-on mustache. A stripper, absolutely. Sometime later, well known as a curiosity. And now, well, now he's not much known at all.
What kind of performer was he?
I have a feeling we're getting a bit more of an audio desync. Would you mind wiggling the location briefly?
Oh, yes. Let me fumble to remember where that happens. Discord moved it around. I'm crying.
Now,
There used to be a thing in the upper left corner that I could
just a
hit.
drop down. It was all so simple.
Oh, here we go. I got it. Rotterdam, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Check.
What kind of performer was he?
He was. I've said enough. Oh, come on. Tell us. No, I think that will do.
What's the English word for gigolo? Come on, Rafter. Keep pressing him. He has to tell us.
Persistent. It's not like it's a big secret. If you intend to continue investigating, I suspect it'll become quite obvious what the man's preferred. Alright. How about this? Me and my string quartet will set up a game for you. The most dangerous game, Cox Shotgun.
No, this is definitely bringing out the kitchen knife from behind and being like, now splay your hand out.
I have 4 teacups here. 3 are just a regular English breakfast, and 1 is my special blend. Did I mention that the English breakfasts are poisoned? Another deal?
It's like 1 cup will make you forget every memory you've ever had.
I will soon be going on break, and later this evening, I'll be back in this spot. When I return, if you can tell me the former occupation, I will tell you the rest of his sad, pathetic story. Is that all? What's in it for you? But I got to call him pathetic and mean it. Nothing mean this time. To tell you the truth, I'm just having a bit of a fun. It's up to you. If you'd like to know a little more, oh, you'll know where to find this character needs a bit more teeth in the pronunciations. With biting some of these words a little. Cool.
Beef gang. Well, looks like we have a few more options to consider about where to go next now. Dennis suggested that the storage car would be a good place to hide a person, so we should definitely check that out.
She says it in front of this bartender. That feels like a bad fucking idea, but okay.
That old man was apparently hanging out in the observation car last night, too. Maybe we can find some clues about him there. Oh, and don't forget that we still have to try talking to Veda and Monty. Especially now that the bartenders agreed to tell us more about them, we can figure out Monty's former job. It's up to you, Rafter. Where do you want to go first?
I tend to like working in the logical order of when we've grabbed information unless something outstands as urgent. So I want to go pester Veda and Monty.
Oh, interesting, really. I guess my inclination is thinking about cause and effect in games like this. Finding physical evidence will often give us the opportunity to
present them
ask
in front
people,
of people. Yeah, true.
But conversations rarely give you the chance to find more physical evidence in locations you can already access.
Okay.
So I'm inclined to say storage car.
Yeah, that would be the other thing of just kind of like, well, it's a place that we've not been able to physically look. If she's hiding, it would be here, so sure. Oh, and time moves. So we might not necessarily have...
Oh, well, it didn't... We don't know... I don't know if time did move or if that was just transitionary scene.
Before, so now we're in full daytime.
Oh, you're right.
It's kind of dark in here.
Hang on, I think there's another light switch. Oh, all right, that's better.
So everybody's luggage is stored here, right?
Right. Storage cars are for any luggage that's too big to carry on. It wasn't a problem for us, but it's useful for anyone who needs more space, or for really large cargo. I'll be honest, Rafter, I don't even know where to start. Do you really think she could be in here somewhere?
I have no idea, Emma, but it couldn't hurt to look around, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's get started.
Each side, okay. I see, so we can... Nothing interesting here. Huh. This cloth. Yeah.
Uh-huh, yep.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. What is this?
I have no idea. This is unlike any box I've ever seen.
You haven't seen a stage magic show before? I mean, I guess it's not necessarily super common, but I recognize it immediately.
Yeah. Looks about tall enough for a person to fit inside. But for what purpose?
It's for putting swords in, Emma, while the person's inside. Now that I think about it, I feel like I've seen something like this before.
Oh?
Yeah, let's just say you don't want to be the person that has to step into that box. At least not without the proper training. There's a guitar here. Looks like a guitar case.
Don't you play guitar, Rafter?
Not really. I mean, I can play a few chords, I guess, but I was never very good.
Aw, don't say that. You should play me something.
Are you nuts? I'm not about to go rummaging through someone else's belongings just to embarrass myself. Besides, there could be like a Tommy gun in there.
I was just thinking, like, we should open it just to make sure it's just a guitar. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I should have known better. I think you're still probably better than you're giving yourself credit for, though.
Emma likes to gas us up a lot, huh?
Yeah.
What on earth could this possibly be? Let's just pull off this cloth.
Maybe she can tell that we are very low. My fucking god. Is that what I think it is?
Why is there a guild? Emma. Ooh. She says, leaning over it.
God.
That's so funny. That's such a good sprite choice. Why is there a guillotine on this train?
It's guillotine.
Oh, what is it?
Rafter, there's a head in the basket.
A head? I think I'm gonna be sick.
Wait, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, this head's just a model. It looks like it came off a dummy or something. In fact, on closer inspection, I'm not even sure this is a real guillotine. The blade is dull. I think this whole thing is just some kind of prop.
I mean, the blade being dull is what makes it worse, to be honest. How the person needs a guillotine as a prop.
Oh,
Wow.
hey, there's the clubs.
Uh-huh.
Didn't they say they lost their clubs?
I guess they managed to buy new clubs? Well,
Maybe.
new sets of golf clubs.
Guess these belong to Dennis and Palmer.
Because they did manage to play 3 holes, so... But, didn't they say their clubs were stolen by the mafia or something?
Maybe they bought new sets when they finally got to Vendraka. Yeah, as a souvenir.
Expensive souvenir. Ooh. This looks like a bad Halloween costume. You know, like a sheet ghost. Well, let's see what's underneath. Suit of armor.
Hello? Is there anybody in there? No, it seems like it's empty. Bummer. I thought maybe she'd be inside.
Why would she be in there? Did she say she was a knight of the round table?
Oh, I don't know, Rafter. Maybe I'm just getting desperate.
This is pretty big. Help me pull off this cloth. Is this a cage?
What do you think it's for? Looks big enough to hold a large animal. Like a tiger or something.
If that's what it's for, then what's a tiger?
It escaped? Ah! Rafter, over there!
What? There's nothing here.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was mean.
But still, what is this cage? Despite all of our rage. Oops.
Hmm.
Is there something I've missed?
The chair, maybe?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh. We did just need to click on every box. Fair enough. Did you hear that? I think there's something inside this crate.
No way. You don't think...
Let's open it. Truth. Oh. Is that frog?
I believe that's a toad, Rafter. Frogs are smoother and slimier.
Friend, says chat. Not what we're looking for.
Box that toad back up. No, not exactly. He is kind of cute, though.
Achievement, a new friend. Not what you're looking for, but it was fun.
I think this may just be. Hey, Rafter. Do you think there's anything odd about all the things that were under cloths?
Is that a joke?
No, I mean, do they have anything in common you can think of? I'm really dense.
Mm-hmm. Anything in common?
Despite being a pretty intelligent-seeming character for the most part, I'm feeling, perhaps that tea has me feeling out of it.
Yes, and an entire day later and I'm still turned.
What kind of person might have a use for all four of those things?
Let's think, maybe... the tea that makes you dumb.
Oh my goodness.
It scared me half to death.
Right? I knew train whistles were loud, but that was completely deafening. Guess it makes sense, though. Storage car is pretty close to the end.
Hey, you two, what are you doing in here? Yeah, alright. Huh? What?
I think he's a porter, Rafter.
Both of you, show me your boarding passes now. Boarding passes? Just who carries those? Just who carries those around?
Mr. Porter, sir, we left our boarding passes in our cabins. We were just here looking for some of our luggage.
So you two are legitimate passengers then? Sincerely apologize. It's just been really on edge lately. What with all the stowaways. Stowaways? That's right, stowaways. It's become a real problem. Tell you how many people we've found hiding behind luggage in here, trying to hitch a ride to London. Some of them have even gone as far as to steal or forge tickets. Can you believe that? I mean, gosh, are you really that desperate to go to London? The weather is awful. Don't get me started on the food. Well,
Real.
anyway. I'm sorry for blowing up at you. Is there anything I can help you with? Check this porter. This guy looks pretty tough. Definitely don't want to get on his bad side. You know, we porters aren't supposed to be security guards. Our job is to load and unload luggage. And yet, because of all the stowaways lately, I have to be constantly on alert. When I see one, it's whammo, bop, bam. Beat them up. Well, no. I usually just alert the police at our destination and have them apprehended when we arrive. Still, it's such a hassle. A woman has gone missing, you say? Well, if you think she's here, I'd say it's pretty likely. I've been in and out regularly and I haven't seen anything unusual. Yes, I assisted in loading all of the luggage you see here into the storage car. It's what I'm what's called a travelling porter. After loading, it's my job to organise the storage car to ensure smooth unloading at the station. It's quite a physically demanding job, but as you can see, I'm quite up for the task. The whistle scare you? Yeah, it does come through pretty loud in here. Frankly, it's loud everywhere on board. So much so it's kind of hard to hear much else whenever it blows. Interesting, said in red text. Hard to hear anything else, huh? We often receive complaints about waking people up in the middle of the night. But it's not just for show, you know. The conductor will blow the whistle for a variety of reasons, all related to safety. Meaning there was a reason why it went off just now. Making wide turn, when a train stops or starts moving, when we approach a station or crossing. If it's true. It probably seems random, but there's a method to the madness. There's more that goes into whistle signals than you think. You want to know more about the luggage in here? Yeah, me both, buddy. I swear, I was terrified when I was gonna lose. I swear I was terrified I was gonna lose my head trying to get that guillotine on. All I know is that the weirdest stuff in here all belongs to the same guy, some little fella. Cat. Sure. I mean, I have a conclusion here, but there might be something more to say about Stowaway.
You mentioned that some stowaways have fake or stolen tickets, right?
That's right. The crafty ones realize it'd be awfully hard to stay hidden on a train for the entire ride, so they come prepared. Usually with some kind of fraudulent ticket. They'll then pretend to be legitimate passengers. Awfully crafty, but not crafty enough. You see, I'm always carrying around a list of registered passengers. So it's very easy to cross-reference a suspicious passenger with the list.
Interesting.
Of course, it only works if I'm able to identify anybody that's acting suspicious. Which isn't all that significant. Say, how about this? I'm sure you've met plenty of people on this train now. If you meet anyone suspicious, tell me their name and I'll cross-check it with my list. Maybe we'll catch a criminal in the act.
You have any ideas of who to ask him about, Rafter?
Well, a Miss A. makes sense.
AK.
They could.
Oh.
Criminals. They already mentioned they're murderers.
Killers! Killers!
Again, new spray. Yeah. There's like both a Dennis and a Palmer registered together, sharing a single cabin, it seems. Wiggles eyebrows. That's gotta be rough. The bed in a single is pretty small.
Okay.
But there was only one bed! But there was only one bed.
It'd be very funny if we could go back and talk to them about, like, oh yeah, are you two sharing a bed?
And you're like, well, of course.
Gotta put the gays on blast, you know.
In front of everyone, in front of that bartender, damn. But sometimes people do it to save money, which I get. They were roommates. They wrote letters to each other, and their tombs were next door to each other, but they were just best friends. I don't have adultery registered, but I'm talking about that detective. What deal that was. He strolled up to the train yesterday and just walked on board. No ticket or anything. He didn't even tell us who he was. We almost had security throw him off before he finally showed us his badge. Honestly, what was he expecting? Some Dharma, or maybe penis shippers.
I love tennis.
But they do golf, not tennis. I would have liked to have seen that. Yes, I have a Vader and a Monty registered together. It says here they're in the luxury suite. Yeah, those names check out. Yep, no issues with those two.
Don't have
right,
ideas.
Sorry
Yeah.
to skip through. I was expecting it to repeat a text we already had said. Okay, let's visit somewhere else. And we can just leave too, fine. Observation car?
Yes, let's do it.
Oh,
Ooh, characters.
that's another station attendant. Now we know what the uniform looks like. This beatnik looking guy over the left is also interesting. I guess this is Daltrey? No, he's wearing a tie. Daltrey doesn't wear a tie.
Oh, good point. I'll take the beatnik,
Sure.
and I might take the attendant too. We'll see.
This is actually kind of a cool spot.
This is the observation car, Rafter. The last car of the train. The view here is really wonderful, isn't it? The outside platform in the back is such a neat feature.
Also, there's an attendant, it seems, to prevent people from fleeing themselves off the back of them, assumedly.
No alley ooping. It's also where I first met that woman.
Let's see if anyone here knows anything about her or that man.
Ooh, nice music.
Survey the area first. Fine. It's actually pretty crowded in here. Guess that's not too surprising. It's a pretty nice spot. Hey, behind the curtain.
Why are you doing this? Hey, peace and love, man. Peace and love.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Were you talking to me?
Sure, man. Peace and love. Come on, say it with me.
How about I just think it?
Well, all right. That's what floats your submarine. Peace and love. Peace and love.
He feels like not a Persona character, but a Shin Megami Tensei character. Just, especially at that level of distance, it's just like, why is there a beatnik in this demon-infested dungeon? He does help us fuse our demons together, though, so don't question it.
Well, I think that's a pretty nice message.
Let's talk to someone else now, please. There's a train attendant. We should ask her some questions. Oh, we noticed.
Or do we want to click on the man and see if we can't rack up?
This guy seems very engrossed in his newspaper.
It'll be perfect. Yes. I just need to meet one man on this train who hates someone in his life as much as I hate my father.
That would be difficult, I'm assuming.
Yes, and we can simply trade murders. Oh yes, we could never get caught.
Everybody on here into true crime.
And look at what that orange cat's doing. He's incorrigible.
Strangers in a train reference, I see.
Rafter, do you think we should talk to him?
I think we should keep our distance from that guy. Right.
Ah, yes. Oh, hello. Oh, or do you want to voice her?
I don't think I've voiced a femme character yet.
Get femme, baby.
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Her eyes are so big.
So big. All the better for helping you with, my dear.
So real.
Wow, those Vendrick and
Oh my God.
really knocked me out.
Unforgettable.
Vendrick and Queen.
Blue, green suits and train caps on top.
I love a girl with a short skirt and a long train uniform, apparently. No, I don't think I've seen any women. Isn't it so nice here? Maybe she's like Babes. Babes. She's actually a little bit common, actually. But that's fine. She's doing her best. She's dressed all pretty like, so it's all good. Oh, isn't it so nice here? I just love how pretty the views of the windows are. I specifically requested to be stationed here. It's my favourite place on the train. Oh, the outside platform is a really unique feature of this train. It was common many years ago, but today it's very rare.
You think it could be dangerous?
This is actually Britney Spears. You're in the Toxic music video. This is actually a PVC train conductor uniform. Dangerous? No, I wouldn't say so. The guard railing is pretty high. You'd really have to try to fall off. Granted, if you did, you'd probably be seriously injured or worse, but I don't think it's very likely. An old man? Can you describe him for me? He's kind of short, gray hair, wearing a brown suit, I think. Oh, you must be Mr. Fisher. Mr. Fisher? Fisher. Mr. Fisher was here last night. Oh, he's such a sweet man. Can you tell us about him? Oh, well, we talked for what felt like hours last night. He's a real charmer. He told me he's going to London to see his daughter and her family. He said his daughter just had a baby, and he's very excited to meet her. Oh, isn't it just adorable? You lost a wedding ring? Oh no. How are you going to propose now? No, the ring isn't mine. It's just something we found on the train and lost again. Oh, you? You would have been in some serious trouble if that were yours. I haven't seen anything like that, but I'll keep an eye out. You want to know about me? Oh gosh, I don't know what to say.
I don't think this is necessary, Rafter.
Well, here are my 3 sizes.
I like short walks in the observation car.
They're very short. It's quite a small car, you see. Oh, you're looking for him? Well, I'm not quite sure where he's staying on the train, but you should come back here in a few hours. He told me he'd come back tonight. I asked him to tell me about where he grew up. I think he said he's from Genbrika. Oh, I just can't wait. Genbrika? I'm so sorry I don't know. More about the observation car. This is my favorite place on the train. It's not to come mine too. Oh? I see. There was a video essay talking about the Somnium Files relatively recently, and specifically about Date, and how he is a gross idiot himbo, but actually most of his thoughts he keeps to himself for the most part. Like, he spends all of that time like ogling the receptionist at Lemniscate, but he never actually acts on it.
Yeah.
It's just that because we are in his head and Iba is like linked to his neural pathways, she has
That's
to
right.
hear it. Anything else about the outside platform? The outside platform isn't really dangerous.
Mr. Fisher.
What are you thinking, Emma?
She said he was from Genbrika, right? You remember what Detective Daltrey said about the victim from the hotel, right? Otto Keller?
Oh yeah, he was a Genbrican immigrant, wasn't he?
I wonder, there's some sort of connection.
So it's teaching men how to be respectful while also nearly blackout horny, I guess. Like, Uchikoshi as a writer is a pretty horny writer, but he's pretty selective about when he'll employ it, I guess.
Yeah, there's a gap between, I guess, thinking pervisoid thoughts and being a freakazoid.
I know, Emma. There's probably thousands of Genbrican immigrants in Genbrika.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, we need to talk to him. Wonder if there's anything else the attendant can tell us about him.
Oh yeah?
Oh, okay.
He really is he's really such a sweet old man. I can really tell he really cares about his family. There's this one thing I wanted to ask him though. Before he left yesterday, he said something I didn't understand. He said something about someone named Ulma. Maybe it was
Oh,
his daughter's name.
shit.
Oh, I just can't remember. But isn't it such a pretty name? Well, they can't be. Well, it could be if it's an Ulma Fisher. That's clearly not the person on the ring, right? AK.
Okay, but if that's not necessarily true, because if
Remarrying.
she's getting married to someone and taking their name, then she would become AK. Like could be AK or Alma K something, maiden name Alma Fisher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very pretty. Emma, are you okay?
Alma. Alma! That was her name, Rafter. I remember now. Her name was Alma.
The missing woman.
Yes, I'm sure of it. All I could remember after yesterday was that it began with an A, but hearing it now, I'm certain it was Alma.
Can't believe it.
You said Mr. Fisher mentioned somebody named Alma? You're sure?
Oh, babes. Yeah, I'm sure he must have been talking about one of his family members, but I can't remember. I need the vocal tick of our babes to do the accent, otherwise it goes. Okay.
I'm multiple babes?
Oh, yes.
I'm enjoying the idea of her being just completely like, I've never heard this before.
Okay. We can't leave, so I guess there's just more to investigate. Or maybe I need to discuss this with.
Fisher was talking about a person named Alma. Could this really be just a coincidence?
You're certain the woman you met was named Alma?
I want to trust my memory, but I just don't know anymore, Rafter. Is it possible I heard Fisher mention the name to someone in the lounge car yesterday, and that's what I'm remembering?
I think you should trust yourself, Emma. I'm sure you're remembering right.
Yeah, you're right. I know what she told me. I can't start doubting myself now. Let's stay focused. We need to talk to Fisher as soon as possible. It's still early. We should keep investigating the other cars until tonight, when he comes back here. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into somebody who could tell us something about him. Or Alma.
Thank you for your time. Oh, no problem. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Go to. Because it feels like we now should go and speak to that porter and be like, is Alma on the court record?
Yeah, Hondo P. Oh boy. Yes.
Fisher. No Fisher here. There's an old man who told one of the train attendants his name is Fisher. Are you sure there's nobody with that name registered? Oh, I'm completely sure. The list doesn't lie. Do you know where this Fisher is now? No. But we're told he might show up in the observation car. Good to know. Maybe I'll have a little talk with it. Heck, maybe I'll even bring that detective with.
This also suggests to me that this could be a fake name, and his last name could in fact start with a K.
Nope, nobody named Alma registered here. Kind of surprising, actually. This is... We've been going almost 3 hours, and it's strange. I guess usually when I'm doing tabletop RPGs, I can space out characters enough where I don't have to contend with too much accent hopping. But because obviously we don't know the ratio of presence of characters and how much dialogue they get, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna take a cool shot and voice them as this, and then be like, ooh, I'm immediately punished.
Yeah, I mean, this is also just kind of a taxing game because there are a lot of characters.
Yeah, kind of. So, because he's got a Cockney base, and it's kind of taken up here and extended a while. There we go, we're in it now. Kind of surprising, actually. That's a pretty common name around these parts. No additional things to say about that. Okay. What are you thinking, Emma?
Oh, I was just thinking about Fisher. There's just so many strange coincidences about him, you know? He's from Ganbrika, like the murder victim from the hotel. He knows someone with the same name as the missing woman. And to top it all off, he might not even be registered for this train. Just who is he? Well, I guess we'll have to ask him ourselves when he stops by the observation car tonight. We still have some time to kill. Is there anything else we have left to do? I don't think we need to ask the porter about anything else.
Yeah, let's go speak to Vader. Then we can speak to Vader, and then I guess that will wrap up our session for today.
I think that makes sense. Oh, hello, Monty. How are you doing?
It doesn't look like Vader's here. Oh boy. Interesting. Forgot they had a theme of
We were wondering about your occupation. Let's see. We saw a box that you put swords in, a fake guillotine.
the cage
Are
that you
you-
could put a lion inside.
Are you an exotic dancer?
Are you an executioner?
How are you doing, Monty? Have you been enjoying your trip? Why is your mustache kind of blue-gray? A nice weather we're having, no?
It's a color count limit he signs in BSL. Because there's been a spurt of him nodding, so he's definitely following our conversation. It's just whether he decides that he actually wants to visibly respond.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're having a nice day. Oh.
What are we doing? Hey, Monty, is Vader out? See? He'll answer questions. I guess they're just yes or no ones. I wonder where she is.
I mean, nice weather we're having isn't a yes or no question that he did not play ball with.
Hey, Monty, do you remember that ring we showed you and your wife yesterday? You seem to have misplaced it. You wouldn't have happened to have seen it, have you? What about Vader? Do you think she knows where it might be? Tell if a man who doesn't speak is lying. Body language? Like... Come on. Fair enough.
Wait, I know. How about this? Maybe to talk to someone who doesn't speak, you have to communicate silently.
Do you have a pencil and paper?
Let's try talking to him without saying a word. Maybe he'll open up to us somehow.
You are increasingly Maya-Faying this bitch as we
Yeah.
go by, Emma. Sure, okay. What does that even mean? Wait, just human. So what was it gonna-
Oh.
That's a very difficult expression to read. What expression would
Yeah.
you call that?
Discomfort?
Yeah, because the fact that his like smile lines are going with a frown, there's like a kind of
It's a little bit of a sneer to it.
Mm. To communicate telepathically. I know what he's thinking. Something of stupid. Yeah.
I don't think that was helpful, Raptor. What if you do it again?
Yeah, he frowns. at
Enough
me.
said.
Cool. All right, let's go talk to the bartender. We know what his job is. Oh, because he's only
Oh.
going to come back into the evening. This is true.
Guess the word hasn't gotten out that the golfers left. We have this place all to ourselves. We can check the cash register.
This is true. I guess we
What? Oh, yeah, I guess not. Boo.
just wait until evening.
Boo earns.
Who earns? Oh, we can talk through all the.
According to the porter, all of the weird stuff in the storage car belonged to someone matching Monty's description. A cage, a suit of armor, a strange human-sized box, and a prop guillotine. I think that's all we know so far, but I have a feeling there's more left to discover.
I'm surprised they're baffled by this, but hey. you
Yeah,
know.
It's a little disappointing that she has hemorrhaged IQ points overnight, but Alma, I can't believe I forgot that name. It's so clear to me now. Everything about our meeting happened so fast. I didn't think to ask her until just before we split up.
I think this track is new, by the way.
Yeah. I was so sleepy, I must have not fully committed it to memory. But I remember it now. It was Alma.
Well, the good news is that the name doesn't rule out the possibility that the ring we found belongs to her.
That's right. She could still be an AK. Could it really be a coincidence that Fisher was also talking about somebody named Alma?
I don't know. But we'll find out tonight, I suppose.
So what do you think, Rafter? Are you considering taking up golf now?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, don't be like that. I know those guys were a little strange, but that shouldn't stop you from having a new experience. I actually kind of like watching golf on TV. Makes me think of my grandpa. He always has it on whenever I visit. He's a pretty good golfer himself. Maybe I'll ask him to give me a lesson. I know I'd be terrible, but it looks kind of fun. In either way, I'd love to see you in a polo and a cute little sweater.
She's so down bad.
It's like, that feels like that could read as I am grabbing your cheek and going like, oh, baby. But it does also feel like overnight, or not necessarily overnight, because it was also last night, but like past 24 hours, she went from being like, yes, you are, we have a platonic tutor, tutti relationship, to like, aw, I have a crush on you.
All it takes is a little bit of murder and short-term memory loss, and you'll fall in love with anybody. Overnight, Emma's bimbo switch got slipped. Absolutely.
Flipped, I think. Oh, slipped, sure.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Bartender sure is in a playful mood today, isn't he? Wish he'd just tell us what he knows without all the hassle. Though I will admit, all this investigating has been kind of fun, hasn't it?
Yeah, it kind of has, in a weird way.
That said, we still don't really know what's going on here. Hopefully by this evening, we'll have a good guess as to what Monty's old job was. Then we can go back to the bartender and find out what he knows.
We're really getting into conspiracy theory territory now. Do you really think she might be somewhere in storage?
I don't know, Rafter. I just feel like we've already ruled out all of the sensible possibilities. If he's not there, then where is she?
Well, how many bedrooms are on the train and how many of them are occupied? Good point.
Whether she's there or not, we might still learn something from looking around.
Because if you just previously just knocked on all the doors and then just went for the ones that didn't answer, oh, they're not in. That's not enough. You'll need to search them all. Also, what about all of the ones in the employee quarters that are not designed to be accessible to the public? There's plenty of places for you to still look.
Might end up being a waste of time, but it's worth a shot. I think we asked the porter about pretty much everyone at this point. No need to bother him anymore. Well, looks like we have 3 possibilities for where to go next. First, there's the storage car. Dennis suggested that if you needed to hide a person on a train, that would be a good place to do it. Sounds a little far-fetched to me, honestly. But it can't hurt to look, right? Then there's the observation car. That old man apparently was hanging out there last night. I hope we can find him ASAP. He's the only potential witness left. And then, finally, there's Veda and Monty. The 2 of them have to be hiding something. Not entirely sure how we can get them to admit it, but maybe the bartender can help. He told us if we can guess Monty's former job, he'll tell us all about those 2. He won't be back in the lounge car until evening, so we have plenty of time to figure it out. I think that's it. What do you think, Rafter? Where to next?
Hey, that's everything on our list.
Okay, so shall we wrap for the day?
That sounds like a sensible thing to do. And we actually have some nice, because I think before we were in a place where we just had like train ambiance rather than
Yeah.
actual jams. So yeah. How? Well, no, it's not where we save. We save this way. Thoughts on events unfolding so far?
Oh, big stretch. Oh, man. I am enjoying it overall.
Mm-hmm.
I am kind of disappointed with our compatriots' mental deflation, shall we
Just
say?
dropping the ball on thinking it was like, oh, we're both university students, so we're already, even though this isn't our field of expertise, we're pretty keen on thinking things through. But yeah, she's been quite obtuse, I think, in terms of the mystery solving here, which is kind of a shame. Yeah, I agree.
I also feel like this is smaller, but also when she was like, okay, I'm going to quiz you, most of it was not a quiz and was just her telling us things that happened. And I was like, oh, I was ready to flex a little bit more. But that's okay. But there's still nice sprite work going on. We enjoyed the characters we met so far. The Gulk guys were fucking hilarious. That was fantastic. That they were also like true crime, not even necessarily true crime, but just like crime bros. Was really that was great.
And definitely sitting in a place where it's like, we're not poking fun at our audience necessarily, but we know that the people who are playing this game are going to be murder mystery enthusiasts. So including characters who are killing enthusiasts was kind of like, yeah, this is a self-referential kind of nice little lift. And they were chat was also a fan. I'm glad that Sam was also kind of like, these bros. You may be a bit of a dork if you're playing this respectfully. Yes, exactly.
It was a very friendly ribbing. So, yeah, I would say this was another good one. I feel like this was not quite as good as the first stream, but by a thin margin. By you know.
I'm still very down for part 3 because I think it's one of the, and a lot of mystery games have this, I think, where there is, while you're in the process of still trying to gather some of the scattered threads, there's a bit of a slow burn involved, and then as you start being able to draw some conclusions, that's when the twists and turns start manifesting, and like the pace of things picks up. There's also a really interesting balance, I think, in mystery games in general, about how hands-off the game is or isn't when it comes to letting you kind of like pursue a mystery venture. Like if this was designed by different people every place you go to and every time you talk. It'd be a bit like a Seance at Blake Manor, where time would be passing as we're going to places and doing things, so you don't have time to do everything, and you have to start making some executive decisions about who you speak to and when. Because this kind of feel, we got to a point where I'm like, well, there's nothing I want to do. I just want to kill time until evening, because that's when these other bits can happen. Because that's when we can speak to the bartender and tell them that Monty is a magician and speak to this Mr. Fisher. So we're just kind of like kicking our feet right now, and it's like, oh, this is a weird lull part, but it exists for the people who aren't really trying to actively solve the mystery and then just enjoying going along with the ride. What to do, because so far there's not really been many opportunities for us to. There's been questions that we can get right or wrong, but we haven't really had any vehicles to make mistakes yet, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. You know, I'm quite intent of enjoying this as a novel, but it does mean that we are progressing at the linear pace of the novel, you know. And this is an issue with actual mystery story, like mystery novels, right, where you can't skim it because you theoretically might miss details, but if the book is paced poorly, then you kind of are forced to go at the speed of the story, and that could be for design purposes, or it could just be it's paced badly. We'll see which of the two it is here, although I will say that I think the latter part of this, to give us a little bit of flexibility of which places we check out first, has ended up fucking with the pacing just a touch. We'll see.
A bit. I think the pacing hasn't bothered me too much insofar as there has been some good, like, getting ammunition to roll or things around in my head of, like, you know, oh, interesting, this is here, and whatnot. But I guess I think I do broadly agree, though. Yeah, I'm still down for part 3. I'm kind of expecting part 3 will be the end. Or at the very least, I'm expecting part 3 will be the climax. I would be kind of alarmed if this did not end within 2 more parts.
Yes. It feels like it's not. I mean, it's 3 days, right? And we're on day 2, so
Right.
it has to be coming to a head soon, which is interesting. I'm glad that we're continuing to kind of look at it. I'm still excited to see where this shit can go. So.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm still interested to see where all of the how all the parts fit together.
All right. And with that, I guess we'll call that a stream, everyone.
Yeah, I guess I should actually look at my calendar and see. Yes, I should be down for next week. Will you?
Yeah, next Thursday is good for me as well, I'm pretty sure.
Lovely.
In terms of who to pass to, oh, Toys is streaming. Toys is currently playing Fallout Classic.
Nice.
Which I hear is a good time. I think I have maybe played 30 minutes of New Vegas, and that's as much Fallout as I have directly put my hands on. So, although apparently New Vegas is very good, but I was like, wrong genre for me. I know it's like you can pause time in like the VAT system, so it doesn't have to be a first-person shooter, but I was definitely looking in weird directions and getting caught up on scenery because of the controls. I'm very good at video games, you understand. I'm very good at all video games.
You take to WASD like a duck to water.
It was on 360, but yes.
Oh my god, okay, well.
Oh god, I think I've talked about in the past when like on N64 friends were like, yeah, let's be playing Perfect Dark with each other, and I spent most of the time looking at the floor or the ceiling because I really just couldn't get to grips with the idea of looking and moving in different directions at the same time. Some say I can't to this day, but setting that aside, I have been your androgynous android late night DJ caster.
I have been your amazing agender avian co-host, Ravi the Owl.
This has been the Neocaster Twitch channel. Have a fabulous weekend, and we will see you next Thursday for more Old Cases. Peace out.
Kisses.